Hello, my lovelies. Happy Friday. Happy time zones. I hope everyone's had a good week. Stream's not as late as it could have been, so there's something. It's still later than it's meant to have been. I was all ready and prepared to be on time, and then my parents are like, "Hey, we're going out to the food shop that we normally go out on. Normally we do it Saturday morning, but all of a sudden it's like, oh no, we're going now." I'm like, "But I'm streaming." But I needed to go because the stuff I needed to get, so I was gonna have lunch and then stream, and then instead I had to go out for an hour and then eat lunch, and then now we're here. So hello. At least it's not 4 PM, it's 3 PM, so that's something. Which, yes, I will say for anyone in the States, times of streams might be a little different to people at the moment, because the UK has already changed time zone for daylight savings, but the US hasn't yet, or at least I know Pacific time hasn't changed yet. We're in the week. There's like a week between when we change and when at least parts, if not all of America, does the daylight savings. So, for this week, stream might be a little bit, for today and tomorrow, stream will be like at a different time, I suppose, than what people might expect. But then you guys will do daylight savings this weekend, and then it'll be back to normal. So. I have a child with me today. And it's not Izzy. I started up stream and I realized I'd left the fucking IKEA alien picture from the end of last stream that had like the white background, and I was like, oh no, I was gonna see if I can find a transparent one. And I did, and it's like a cuter close-up picture, so he's here. He's here, stream. There's just one state doesn't do daylight savings, just one of them. That's bizarre. I think daylight savings is kind of silly anyway, but that's strange that just one state doesn't do it. That's like those, like, it feels silly to the same level of like those half-hour time zones in Australia. For those that don't know, you know, when you go to different time zones, you know, in one place it might be 12 o'clock, noon, and in another place it might be 3 PM, and in another place it might be 9 PM. But in Australia, it could be 9 PM in one part. Australia crosses, I think it's 4 or 5 time zones. And in one part of Australia, it could be 10 PM, and in another part, it could be 10:30. And 11:30, I don't like that. Why would you make such a choice? Why bother just for 30 minutes or for like an hour and 30 minutes? That, it hurts my brain to think about. But welcome in Serenity, welcome in Galactic, welcome in Elixir, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy end of the week. Well, or start of the weekend. Alice Man's returning, because for those of you who were here on Saturday's stream, Saturday's stream didn't go to plan, for those who missed. We were gonna play the Moomins demo, but it turns out we couldn't because it was like a limited time only thing and it didn't exist anymore. And I tried to get my physical disc of Alice working, and it won't, because you have to, even though I own the physical disc, it's stupid. It's one of those games that has to connect to the internet. In the case of this, because it was published by EA, it had to connect to the Origin store, which doesn't exist anymore. So, even though I own the physical disc copy of the game, it does not work. So, I had to buy a fresh, new, sparkly new copy off Steam. And then it didn't load right. And then well, we did some drawing, did some magma, and then I was trying to get Alice to work, and we settled on, if I have the game at like 640p, it ran fine, it ran smooth. You guys could see and hear everything. I was amazed. I never thought I'd be able to play like fully like proper 3D games on stream, so that was really nice to discover. Because these streams only come to you guys in 640 anyway, because I don't have the best PC. So it really does. You're not losing any quality by me reducing the game to 640 because the stream is only 640 anyway. So happy about that. So we'll be playing Alice Man's Returns today, which is the sequel to American McGee's Alice, which we have been playing, which we finished last week on last Friday. So if anyone missed that or missed any of that, because obviously that is the game that comes before this one, I back up all of the streams onto a separate YouTube channel. So that's what we're doing today. I'm excited and scared because when I've played Alice before, because the physical disc did used to work, like when I bought it, 12 years, oh god, it's 12 years old. Well, when I pre-ordered the physical disc 12 years ago, it did work back then because the Origin store still existed. So I have played it before, but then what happened is I uninstalled it to make room on my PC for other stuff because I wasn't playing it anymore. And then now I'm trying to reinstall it, it won't do it, so. We're doing it off Steam instead. Hopefully that will go okay. It went okay when we tested it last week. Do I have any updates before we get into things? I don't think so. Well, there's one thing, but other than that, it's not been a super eventful week. Oh, I guess two things. But not like last week where it was like, oh, this happened and then this happened and then this happened and then this happened and then like so much happened last week. Whereas this week, it's Prince's health update corner. It's back. If anyone doesn't want to listen because you don't like medical talk, feel free to stick your fingers in your ears. Had to go to the doctors again because, well, ages ago my physiotherapist told me that that he was really concerned with like the color of my feet and like the weirdness of my feet. That sounds bad. They just get very red or purple or like have like a kind of blood vessel-y pattern on them or whatever, and there's also this like dark patch on it, and he was very concerned. And then I just put off going because I didn't want to, and I was like, they don't hurt, so what's the point? Yeah, well, they started hurting this week, so I was like, yeah, I guess I better go and see about that. Nothing serious, but I got diagnosed with something, which, boy, that doesn't happen very often to me. Most of the time I go to the doctors and I'm like, hey, this thing really hurts, and they go, oh, well, here, have all these tests done, and then I get all the tests done, and they go, no, we don't know what it is. Oh well, and that's the end of that. But, I can't say it. I have Raynaud's syndrome, which is not rare, and it's not serious. It just means I have really bad circulation in my hands and feet, or in my case, pretty much just my feet. Meaning that they just, more than most people's feet, it just means my feet will, it's just how they are. It just means my feet will tend to get painful or numb or pins and needly, unlike most people's feet, but it's nothing serious. It just means your feet will hurt. And all I got told, I was like, oh, what can I do? Is there stuff I can do to help it? And he was like, wear more socks. I'm like, oh, okay. Alright. Boy. I mean, I looked it up on the NHS website, and to be fair, the NHS website doesn't say much more than, I mean, well, it says more than what he said, but yeah, it's pretty much just, I gotta stay warm, and I'm like, but I overheat very easily, because of other things to do with my health, so I'm like, oh, great, so I have to keep my feet covered and very warm, but I overheat very easily, and I get very uncomfortable when I'm like, when I'm too warm. And I don't like the sensory experience of wearing socks. I'm completely barefoot in the house. Because it's a bad sensory thing. But now it's like, but if I don't, my feet gonna hurt all the time. Ah, what a conundrum. So, yeah, I'm having to wear socks. Well, I've got like a regular pair of socks, and then over the top of that, a pair of like those kind of like fluffy pajama sock things. It doesn't feel nice, but it makes them not, we'll see. Hopefully it'll mean it won't hurt much. And then I had to call my dentist again. Because the toothache came back in the long saga of I had a filling done years ago. Frogface, thank you for the first time chat. Thank you for the congrats. Honestly, I feel like it felt like a celebration because I was like, oh my god, they figured out what a thing was. That's never happened before. But yeah, and then I had to call my dentist again. Because I will never be free. Foul and welcome in. Sorry, Frogface, that this is like the first that you're hearing of my stream. We'll get to the game soon. Kapu, thank you so much for the resub with Prime Gaming. Enjoy, I hope you continue to enjoy your emotes. What did I say? Yeah, I had to call a dentist again. So for those to keep everyone up to date with the story, years ago I had a filling, and it was done incorrectly, and it fucked up my teeth. And I had to have a root canal done last year, because I was in immense pain from it. And then... I was still in a lot of pain, and I kept telling my dentist I was in a lot of pain even after the root canal, and he just was like, well, it can't be the root canal, because I did it, great. And it's like, yeah, cool, anyway, do you want to check whether it's... No, he wouldn't check. He just was like, well, you probably grind your teeth, or like, oh, it's probably gonna go off. And he kept saying that for like 8 months. I saw him over like 4 different appointments in that time, and he kept not doing a new x-ray and just was like, well, it can't be the root canal. It can't be that and there's a problem with the root canal. Until like the 4th, 5th time I saw him and was like, it's really bad. The pain's really bad. Specifically on the tooth he did the root canal in, and he did an x-ray, and guess what? Oh! It was the root canal! It was all infected and it was fucked up. So I had to go, I've been seeing a different dentist that is not covered by the NHS, which means instead of a root canal, instead of like a surgery on the NHS, on the dentist that might, like a dental surgery on the NHS that might cost 100, privately might cost thousands. So, like, when I got the root canal done the first time, it cost 100. The re-root canal, to have the surgery redone, cost 1,000. That's what I wanted to spend my money on. A filling that was done incorrectly by one dentist that then had to be corrected, that had to be taken out, and a root canal done instead by a different dentist that was done incorrectly. Well, that he wouldn't admit had any problems with it, and then when I'm seeing this, like, specialist dentist, he's like, did they use this thing when they did it? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, that's probably why I was infected then. They should have really used this. And then when he got in there, he was like, not only was that really badly infected, but also the root canal hadn't been... Like, you know, like when you have a root canal or a filling, it's meant to fill the hole that they drill in. Yeah, it wasn't filling the hole. It was, like, not actually completely filling. I'm like, oh, cool. So anyway, I had that done at the beginning of October, and then continued to have really bad pain for like a week after, and was given antibiotics, but was told I didn't have to take them if the pain went off, and the pain did go off, so yippee. Yeah, so the pain's bad. So, I'm on antibiotics. So, that makes a grand total of how many times, play along with me, that's a fucking Sesame Street count. How many times has Prince been on antibiotics in the last 12 months? This is time number 8. I'm having a good year. They're not all for my teeth. They weren't all for my teeth. How many times was for my teeth? 5 times were for my teeth. 3 times were for other infections that weren't anything to do with my teeth. In the last year, I've been on antibiotics 8 times and developed chronic pain. This is where my life is at. Oh boy, I just wanna have a month where I don't have to go to the doctor or the dentist. Just 1 month. And it hasn't happened yet. I was so close. Every time I get close to being like, ooh, oh, I don't think I have to go to the doctors this month. I get a new problem and I'm like, fucking... And the audacity of one of the doctors that I saw like back in February to be like, oh, I've noticed you've been coming a lot. And I'm like, yeah, well, I've had a lot of problems. And he's like, and it's not like I'm going and they're not like... Obviously there is stuff wrong. For them to have prescribed me antibiotics for all these different infections and stuff, it's because like there was visibly stuff wrong. Like, but man, like, the fact that he was like, well, you know, physical health and mental health can be connected. I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, I've seen you've been having a lot of health problems lately. I'm like, yeah. He's like, are you an anxious person? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, well, you know, I'm like, if you're about to fucking... Dude, I do not got time to deal with your be less anxious and then your health will be better. And because it's not, and he was like, I know it's not that simple because my wife has anxiety, but, and then was basically like, just be less anxious, drink a lot of water, have a good diet, do some exercise. I'm like, wow, I would never have thought of these things. I could see why you have the, you know, it's like, God, you have the medical degree and I don't. I mean, no, I'm not saying he's a bad doctor, but that conversation, I was like, felt like I was going insane. I mean, because it very much could be like, all this stuff started in like September 2022 is when I started like getting sick. And those of you who were around at that time, a thing happened in the summer of 2022 that we will not talk about because it'll be incredibly triggering for me if anyone brings it up, but those of you who were there at the time know what happened. So it's like, let's say a very traumatic event happened. And so it's like, yeah, it could very much be that that is what triggered then my physical health to decline, but like, can it stop, please? It's been a year. I'm not actively thinking about that thing. If it gets brought up, it does upset me, but like... And it can be like, triggering for me to like, feel like if my family fucking start talking about it, but like... You know, that's not... like... I don't make me sicky anymore. Like, I'm not as upset as I was, time's passed, and like, oh, I'm so done. Oh, because if this third surgery on this tooth doesn't take, then the next step is to have it out, and it's one of my front teeth on the top of my mouth, where it will be very obvious to have a gap, and because the tooth behind it is all in a weird position. Because the tooth behind it, when I was little, half of the baby tooth fell out. And the adult tooth started growing in, and I remember, I was like, I don't know, like 7 years old, and I remember being to like my dentist, like, is this going to be a problem? Is the new tooth going to be able to grow in? Because half of this baby tooth is still here. Does it need to come out? And he was like, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Why are you worried about it? Don't worry about it. Yeah, well, it wasn't fine. He was like... He was like, oh no, when the adult tooth grows in, it'll just push the baby tooth out. The last half of that baby tooth that's hanging in there. It'll push it out. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, it didn't. So now that tooth is like, kind of backwards in my, not backwards, but like further back than all the other teeth. Which is annoying because all my teeth are like so straight. Like I've never needed braces. And then there's just that one that's messed up. But, because the one behind it is in that messed up position, the specialist dentist I'm seeing was like, it's going to be incredibly hard to fit you a false tooth in that gap because of the he didn't say fucked up, but fucked up position of the tooth behind it. So I'm like, great. So if it has to come out, I might literally not even be able to get a false tooth, which, like, two bad reasons, like, sucks because, one, I don't want a gap at the front of my mouth, and two, once you have a gap in your teeth, it can really fuck up the teeth next to it and cause them to move and not be in the right position and can cause the teeth either side of it to then suffer and deteriorate, and then you also need those teeth taken out, and then it just like spreads, and then you got no teeth. I don't have no teeth. Anyway, that's my week. So, less things. 2 things happened, but they were both health stuff, so that sucked. Unlike the week before, where it was like, stuff that upset me, but that happened to other people, plus a lot of my work getting stolen So, different week. Different problems. I haven't checked up. I honestly, I don't know what's going on with all of those, like, because for those unaware, my main YouTube channel, what I do on YouTube is I make, like, ASMR and voice acting stuff, like, role plays. And a bunch of them, and a bunch of stuff from many creators, like, I saw someone's work get stolen by these people who had 300 subscribers on YouTube, and I saw them stealing work from, like, Cardlin and Yuri Voice, who have, like, 200,000 subscribers, so no stone left unturned, but people making these, like, ex-listener playlists on Spotify by just ripping, like, YouTube to MP3ing people's audio, people's, like, ASMR and voice acting content from YouTube and putting them up on Spotify. It's not cool and also illegal. Like, it's like, I don't think these people, I wonder if a lot of them are kids, even realize, like, it's not a matter of reposting is bad and let us post it to Spotify ourselves. It's like, no, if you post someone's work anywhere without their permission, that's literally illegal. Like, that's why websites have forms that people can fill in to send you a cease and desist, and if you don't cease and desist, then legally that I could take them to court. Like, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do that. Because, like, I don't have money for a lawyer. I don't know how that shit works. But I'm saying, like, it's not just like, oh, someone took all of your work and all of your work and put it on Spotify. It's like, one, it's shitty to repost other people's content, and I make it very clear that I don't allow it. But also, it's like, they're making money having it monetized on Spotify. People are listening to it there instead of listening to it on my YouTube channel where it's monetized. And also, like, sometimes it's uploaded without any credit at all. And it's breaking copyright law. Please don't, like, if I wanted my work on Spotify, I would put it on there myself, but I don't want it on Spotify. And, like, I don't, like, which I also don't get. If it's that you want to listen to my work, but, like, not have YouTube on, because YouTube, is gonna keep your phone screen on, like, it's all on Soundgasm. Like, like, you can play something on Soundgasm and then shut your phone off and it still plays, like. Anyway, I haven't checked up on. I know that, like, some people said some of the playlists. Well, they're uploaded as podcasts. I saw some people say some of them had got taken down. Like, I think Saku noticed that some of them had been taken down, but I have not gone back and checked. But thank you for everyone who, like, shared my post about it and Vincent's and Saku VA's post about it. I haven't gone back and checked because, like, I just... I'm tired. Like, I don't want to extend more energy thinking about it. I think, as far as I'm aware, as far as Spotify said, the post that I notified them about that had been stolen from me, I think have all been taken down. But obviously there's a lot of posts on there, a lot of content on there stolen from people who don't have Twitter, or like we couldn't contact, and or even people who, like, don't use their YouTube channels anymore. So that sucks. But just, like, I don't look on Etsy anymore to see if my Gustarian art is still being stolen and sold on t-shirts. As far as I'm aware, I'm being told that it is, because some people have still messaged me. I've had people on Etsy message me like, hey, I want to buy this thing, but are you the original artist? Because when I search for Baldur's Gate on Etsy, I see this thing, like, sold by 100 different people. I'm like, yeah, no, it's me. Yeah, hi. You found me. I'm aware. I keep reporting them, and Etsy's doing nothing about it. But I have not. Like, I every week I was searching and reporting more and more shops. And I have to stop because I need to be mentally okay and I need to, like, have a life. I can't spend every day going through the 100 pages of the Baldur's Gate tag on Etsy anymore. So if there's more up there, there's more up there. Like, every time I report and take a shop down or take a listing down, like, 3 new ones pop up, because I'm pretty sure either they're all run by the same company in China, or it's, like, enamel pin bootlegging, where all these factories are owned by different people, but they all, like, share the same files or whatever. I don't know. They have access to the same OneCloud drive. I don't know. I'd rather just focus on, like, yeah. So, I don't know what the updates for those situations are. I'm just leaving them be now. I've got to focus on me. By the way, sorry, I know this is off topic, but you mentioning the Ghost Band was what got me into Ghost. Hell yeah. Oh, I'm glad you've been enjoying them. Honestly, one of the best things anyone's ever commented on my stuff is like, hey, you mentioned this thing, like, you mentioned this band, and so I listened to it. Or you mentioned this show or this movie, and so I tried them out, and now I love it, and I have a new favorite thing. I'm like, oh, I'm glad, because, like, I don't know, I'm someone who hyperfixates on, like, fictional stuff, and, like, as a comfort. And so I'm like, if I help someone else find a new comfort character, that makes me very happy. Like, like, the last few audios I've posted on YouTube have done really, like, above average. Like, the last 4, I think, in a row, so thank you all for that. Which, you know, I didn't super expect, because they are not... It's not like, Call of Duty Ghost or, Astarion, which are, like, kind of the hits of the channel at the moment. So, one, the fact that the Arden video is so high up there in views, thank you so much, that's my little boy, that's my OC. But the Over the Garden Wall one, I did not expect to be doing so well. Especially with so many people was commenting saying that they'd never heard of Over the Garden Wall, and I'm like, oh, and then people being like, I think I need to watch it. I'm like, you do, well, no, I don't want to trigger anyone's, PDA, but, if you like, like, Halloween, autumn vibes, or you don't like horror, scary movies, but you do like kind of scary horror aesthetics, like, Over the Garden Wall's a little bit scary, but it aired on Cartoon Network, like, in the daytime. It was not an Adult Swim thing, right? Like, it's age rating, like, kids can watch it, you know? I think it's a nice kind of filling in the gap between, like, people who kind of enjoy the Halloween horror vibes, but can't cope with, like, jump scares and, like, actual gore and stuff, you know? It's like, it's kid-friendly, scary content. But it's such a sweet little mini-series, and I can't believe that it's, like... Is it 10 years or almost 10 years old? I was like, it can't be that old. Oh no, it's that old. I watched it when it came out. Oh, you got to go to a ritual? Oh, I hope we had an awesome time. I can't do rituals myself, but for those unaware, ghost concerts, they refer to them as rituals. It's a concert, it's a rock concert. I just can't do concerts because it's like, it's too loud and it's too bright and there's too many people, it's too warm, it's like sensory overload. It's mostly the noise. The last time I went to a concert I was 16 and I got so sick. I was just like, I can't do them, but, which is a shame because ghost concerts look so cool, but, yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I think that's all of the updates. Yeah, okay, cool. So. Last week we finished playing American McGee's Alice, which is the first game in a series of games made by American McGee. Which I think, oh my god, I saw an article the other day, like, I think a lot of people don't realize American McGee is the name of a man and not a company. He's a man. That's his real name. His parents named him American. He is American. But like, oh. He probably got picked on at school for being called that, but it's fine. So we finished American McGee's Alice last Friday. If anyone missed any of the episodes or missed the entire playthrough and wants to watch it, so that they have context for this sequel game, every time I stream, I always then export the entire video from Twitch onto a separate YouTube channel that's separate from all my voice acting stuff, that's just full of the VODs the entire stream videos, which is dervampireprince VODs on YouTube. So today we're going to start the sequel. I'm very happy that I managed to get it to work. We had to lower the quality, but I think I can play 3D games on my PC if I'm just able to, like, take the graphics resolution down a lot. Because we tested it last Saturday, and it played fine. We played maybe, I don't know, 10-20 minutes into the game, but that was just a test stream. I deleted that save file. We're starting from scratch today, so we can have the playthrough done properly, and so that everyone can, like, anyone who missed Saturday can see stuff today. Warnings, because this game series is a horror game series. And even if you were okay with the first game, with the triggers and stuff that happened in American McGee's Alice, the sequel is darker. There's a lot more heavier topics. I am gonna pin that message to the top of chat. It'll be up there, with a link to gamephobias.com. That page has a list of every single trigger warning in this game. It does include spoilers, so read that at your own risk of getting spoiled. The way that Gamephobias does it is it lists every trigger, and then, so it lists every trigger just, like, with the name of the trigger. So you can just see the list, and if you want to know the details, you can click to expand that out, which will include the spoilers. So you won't instantly see spoilers when you go on that page. But Alice Miles Returns, as with the first game, is a horror game. It does deal with mental health. To recap what happened in the first game, Alice's family, because it will be instantly mentioned in this game, so to recap what happened in the first game, it is a dark horror take on Alice in Wonderland. Alice's parents and her older sister died in a house fire. Alice was the only survivor. She was 7 years old. And after that was in hospital, and then in a catatonic state, and in an asylum, where she was mistreated. And the first game is her while she's in the asylum, inside her own mind in Wonderland, trying to regain her sanity and save herself. Which she succeeds in doing, and at the end of the game, Wonderland is saved, and Alice is discharged from the asylum. That's where we left off at the first game. This second game immediately takes place after that. Or you may say some months have passed, but she's 18. She has... Well, we don't know. She's at least 18, because she's 18 when she leaves the asylum at the end of the first game. She's at least 18. We don't know... I don't know if it says exactly how much time has passed since she left the asylum, but some time has passed, but not a lot of time. And I do appreciate this game series. I think it deals with trauma quite well. Leon, welcome in. With trauma and with abuse. So Alice is out of the asylum now, but that doesn't mean she's magically cured of all of her trauma. She still very much has trauma and PTSD, and the game deals with that, as well as the abuse that she received in the asylum, because some of the characters and the doctors from there are still in this game. And there is also a scene later on in the game that's going to be really hard for me to play. We'll see how I do. If I have to play it off stream, I may have to. We'll see. Because asylum stuff is really upsetting for me. There is a scene in this game that is a flashback where you have to play Alice in the asylum while she is wearing a straitjacket and has her head shaved. That scene's gonna be hard for me. But that's later in the game. We don't have to do that yet. But so not only is Alice still grappling with her trauma and her PTSD, and past abuse, there is also abuse present within the game, and child abuse present within the game, and while it is not shown on screen, there is child abuse and child sexual abuse that is not shown on screen in the game, but it is discovered that there is a character introduced who is committing those crimes, and they are talked about out loud. So a heads up for that. That's probably one of the trigger warnings that I think might upset people more. It's not really talked about until later in the game, but I wanted to put that out there. But if you want a full list of triggers, I'm not going to list them all out loud now. Pinned at the top of chat, if you expand that message out, the gamephobias.com link will be there for the entire stream. And you can see a list of the triggers, and then you can choose to expand those out to see exactly where they are in the details, which will include spoilers. But I would rather people spoil the game if they're concerned that it might lead to them feeling uncomfortable or triggered in any way. And if any of you guys need to sit any part of the stream, any part of these streams playing this game out, or the entire gameplay out, that's absolutely okay. I want people to take care of themselves. I will say, did I ever watch? So I never finished the game. I played about 50% of the game years ago, and I must have seen someone else play all the way through. I at least know all the story beats, remember all the cutscenes. I was surprised how much I remembered from the first game, to be honest, like direct quotes, but that's my little warning before we go into the game. I just want to say thank you for talking so much about Affleck's death, because I've watched it the whole season 1 in one day because it's funny and gay, I love it. Yay, but no, okay, I do still love Affleck's death. I will say season 1 is very much what it advertised, which is funny, fun, queer rom-com. Season 2 is a lot darker. I'm very unhappy with the end of the season. The end of season 2, I will not be watching season 3. Not just because of like, oh, that upset me, but I feel like it wasn't that well written. There's a lot of stuff introduced in the second season that doesn't kind of go anywhere, and I was just like, they're gonna resolve it in the finale, and then they didn't. And we're not gonna talk about season 2 spoilers here because one, I'll get too upset, and like, also, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But what I think isn't okay is people in the fandom telling people who are offended, because it's primarily a lot of disabled people who are offended by the finale and what happens in season 2. And I don't think non-disabled fans get to be like, shut up, it's not that, you don't get to say, it's like, sorry, stop talking over disabled fans if you're not disabled. And also, abuse survivors, and in particular, like, domestic abuse survivors, there is a character in season 2 that becomes very abusive, and a lot of people have been triggered by that, and a lot of people have been upset about that, and no longer like the character. I definitely can't stand that character anymore. I don't want him to get a happy ending. I don't give a shit about him, because just personally it made me too uncomfortable. Fans who are not abuse survivors or domestic abuse survivors don't get to, like, talk over people who are saying, hey, this was uncomfortable, because not only is it's fine to have an abusive character, it's fine to have abusive characters in your shows, but to then, like, have them face no consequences, to have their victims apologize to them as if it was the victim's fault. I have feelings about season 2 of Affleck's death, which I'm not gonna go into because I'm already getting myself worked up. If anyone cares about them, I wrote some of my thoughts on my main Empty Masks Tumblr and have been retweeting a bunch of thoughts on my Empty Masks Twitter, a little bit on my dervampireprince Twitter. I feel like it would be unkind to recommend season 2. Look, the scenes I love in season 2, and I am rewatching season 2 so I can show it to my partner, but already we've had to take a break because it has been triggering to watch because of the... And I've got so much more upset rewatching it, knowing that the abusive character ends up never apologizing and everyone's just cool with them now, and you're meant to, like, think, like, oh, isn't he such a great guy? And having his victim fucking apologize to him, to his abuse. There's still scenes I love in season 2. That's why I'm rewatching it. I fucking love Izzy's whole arc in season 2. I love him so much. He's still here. He's here with us on stream right now. But I feel like I have to warn people because the show didn't. The show sure was like, are you ready for season 2 of our kind, funny, rom-com? And then season 2 is not kind or super rom-com. It's dark in terms of where it goes in terms of the abuse shown on screen. Which it acknowledges is bad, and then just doesn't whatever. there's still really nice moments in it, but I feel like the way the show advertises itself as like this kind queer show, I feel like is unfair. I feel like a lot of people could go into season 2 and get triggered and uncomfortable, whether with the first group of episodes or also with the fucking finale. And I know they were rushed. I know their budget was slashed. I know that they wanted 10 episodes and only got 8. There's stuff I want to say, but it's such major spoilers. But like, stuff that happens with the in the finale. Not just the event, but the aftermath of the event. What we will refer to as the event. The aftermath of the event. So many people have pointed out the ableism and are not being listened to by fans of the show who are not disabled and who are just like, no, but like, look, you can still like the show. I'm annoyed by people who are like, not allowing, who are saying that anyone who's criticizing the show is ruining it. Anyone who's criticizing the show or the finale is like just a hater or like homophobic. Because I was like, no, shut up. People are allowed to. Also, the people who are criticizing the finale and criticizing season 2 the most are the people who really love the show. Like, I think that shows how much they love the show and how much they invested into it. And for a show that, like, people, of course, are hating on Izzy fans again. For those who are unaware, during season 1 and between season 1 and 2, people who were big fans of Izzy on Twitter and Tumblr were harassed. And when I say, like, harassed for liking Izzy, because the people who were, like, ride or die Ed and Steed fans who hate Izzy, really just, like, bullied people who, like, I don't know why, because, like, the worst crime that Izzy does in season 1 is, like, be an asshole, like, but boy, and when I say, like, harass, I mean people were sent death threats and doxxed to the point of people losing their jobs because people were doxing people, doxing Izzy fans, finding out where they worked, and then ringing their bosses and harassing their work. So that, to the point where the people got fired because the bosses were like, these crazy people from Twitter keep calling us. Like, what the actual hell? And, like, there's a whole group of, like, Izzy fans on Twitter who've organized this whole campaign called Renew as a Crew, which have been campaigning for season 3 of Our Flag Means Death, since season 2 started airing, and they've been doing it not just as a campaign to want Our Flag Means Death to continue because, it's a queer show, and we don't see a lot of that, but it's also they're doing it in partnership with a charity, and it is raising money and donating all of that money to charity. And I think that's amazing. And yet, boy, because a lot of Izzy fans have been upset with stuff that happens in the show, the whole fandom's like, wow, I bet we're not gonna get season 3 because these Izzy fans don't want to watch. Probably making the views drop, and they're like doing. It's like, what are you talking about? They literally, the biggest Izzy fans, literally organized the biggest campaign to renew the show in partnership with an actual real LGBT charity that has been raising loads of money. What are you talking? Ooh, the Our Flag Means Death fandom's scary. I'm just gonna stay with the Izzy people, I think. Like, because a lot of the Izzy fans, you know, people who identify with Izzy and relate to Izzy and like Izzy a lot tend to be people who have come out later in life, or elder queers, or people who have been abused and have trauma, and other things that I can't say for anyone who hasn't watched season 2, but relate to Izzy through what happens to him in season 2, shall we say. And I don't know. I'm just like, a lot of the people that I see upset are from particular marginalized groups, and especially with bits of, bits of how they've just, I'm not someone who is disabled, and to see people who are talking about like this and this, and I'm like, absolutely understand why that would be offensive, and then to see the rest of the fandom being like, no, you're not allowed to say that, is like, what are you talking about? Or like people being like, no, it's not abusive. No, it's not. Or like idiot, stop talking over. Anyway, what I didn't expect from season 2 is for a character to be turned into an abuser and then abuse people and then get away with it, and his victims have to apologize to him. Sorry. Sorry. You brought up Powerful X means just to be like, I'm enjoying it, and I don't mean to shit on your experience. Season 2 is wonderful, and there are wonderful moments. Sorry. Season 1's wonderful, and there are wonderful moments in season 2. This is like, Calypso's birthday, that episode. I mean, there's bits in it that feel quite fillery to me, but like, you guys who've watched that episode, you guys know why I would adore that episode. Episode 4 of season 2. Like, some of those scenes, especially the end scene, makes me like want a happy cry. Like, so I'm not just shitting all over season 2. I just think people deserve more of a warning going into it than... People don't deserve to go into season 2 thinking it's going to keep being a fun rom-com. Are there romantic moments? Yes. Are there jokes? Yes. But did it get a whole lot darker? Yeah. And I feel like that should have been, you know, in a show that in season 1, and even in most of season 2, characters can get seemingly life-ending injuries and then be fine. Magically healing, fine, everyone's fine, you know. For then the finale to do what it did, and for certain moment, like the first few episodes of season 2 have a lot of abuse in them. I feel like that should have been more clear to people going into season 2 without any of those warnings. Sorry, didn't mean to go on a tangent. I hope that hasn't ruined anything for anyone. As I say, there's still stuff in season 2 that I love. I'm currently rewatching it, but I'm probably not going to rewatch the final episode. I'm still pretty raw from what happened, and you know, not just because it's like, oh, you upset about a fictional show, it's like, it's more than that. Because when something happens to, you know, I can't explain it without spoiling things, but when a character is treated badly or bad stuff happens to that you like, that is from that has particular marginalized identities, goes through certain things, it can be more than just, oh, boo-hoo, something happened to the character I like, and more like a, oh, is this offensive? And that's where it's like, that's not as fun. And especially when the character, you know, not only means so much to the fans, I'm talking about Izzy, but means so much to the actor, Con O'Neill, who's played Izzy, to the point, and him getting to experience, he's never been in something that's had a fandom like this before, and for him to get to experience the fandom, and for people to love his character, and like, people who put together that Izzy fan art booklet and gave it to him at Comic-Con, and he was like, he had to like step away because he was starting to cry, and the fandom has made him feel comfortable or empowered enough to come out publicly as queer, which I'm not saying because he was already out in his private life to his, you know, private family friends, but to make the decision to want to come out publicly, which he did a few months ago at a Comic-Con, and thank the Our Flag Means Death fandom and the queer community, which is a pretty broad crossover, for being part of his community, but also for letting him be part of our community. Like, I was gonna cry watching that, man. And I'm just like, things deserve to go better than they did. Sorry for the rant. I can't think about Our Flag Means Death without getting, like, a little heated at the moment. I'm still pretty raw. It's only been, 8 days. Since the finale aired. So I'm like, I'm still there, but we're still here. Izzy's still here. If you want to redeem head pats, Izzy gets the head pats too. And as I say, there's moments I love in season 2, and I'm looking forward to rewatching some of these moments with Julia, but, fuck the finale. And, I don't think I'll be watching any season 3 that comes out. I mean, season 3 isn't, like, a definite thing. Like, the creators, like David Jenkins, doesn't know if they're gonna get a season 3. So what he said he did with the ending of season 2 was it's kind of half the end of season 2 and half also the end of season 3 in case it doesn't get renewed. Which is also maybe why it felt rushed as well, because he was like, oh, better tie everything together in case we don't get renewed. But it's like, those things weren't ready to be tied up yet. If it does get a season 3, I don't think I'll be watching it. For some people, that's ruined the whole show that's already out. For me, personally, it hasn't ruined the whole show. I could still happily... Well, would I still happily watch... I could mostly still happily watch season 1. There is one character who's ruined to me because of his arc of becoming an abuser and then not apologizing or really maturing from it or admitting that he did anything wrong. And every other character, his victims, just being told to, like, either apologize to him or lock all their feelings away in a little box. I don't like that portrayal of... No. So that might be a little harder to rewatch, that character in particular, but I love the crew. Like, I don't really care about Steve and Ed anymore, but like, the crew overall, like the rest of the crew, I want them taken care of, and obviously I love Izzy, and I loved the new characters they introduced in season 2. I love Zheng. She's so cool. So, you know, there's still stuff to like in season 2. I love Zheng. I love Izzy's whole arc. Stuff that happens in episode 4 between the crew and how they bond. I love... Episode 4? Is it episode... Yeah, episode 4. And scenes in... I think Calypso's birthday. Is that episode 6? I adore. And I would happily rewatch that a lot of times. But like, fuck the finale. Anyway, game time. I've been rambling for an hour. Now, I will have a stream open on my phone as well, because I'm a little worried. I might have a hard time if anything happens in chat, and I don't think I have any other mods here right now. I think it's just me. I'll mod the best I can from my phone. There is some stuff that I'm not able to do from my phone, which sucks. Because it's hard for me to get to OBS once I'm in the game, because unlike other games that I can easily tab out of, like when we were playing American McGee's Alice, I just hit the Windows key, and that brings up the taskbar, and that lets me tab out of the game. Sometimes the Windows key works when this game is open, but most of the time it doesn't. So once I'm in the game, I might not be able to tab out without closing the entire game down. And I don't want to have to do that every time I need to do something in chat. So, behave, please. Like, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna switch screens first. I know you can't see the game yet because I have it minimized. Make sure it is selected on the right one. It is. Good. Okay. So, the only way that I think I can tab out is if I Control-Alt-Delete, which is what I've done at the moment. I have Task Manager open above the game. So hopefully, if I... let's hope everything goes fine. Ooh, the mouse is a little laggy. Let's give it a moment. Now, we tested this on Saturday, and it worked. And there was no lag, and you guys could see everything just fine. I would like it to stay that way. I also want you guys to know that while the IKEA alien is with me here on screen, I also have my IKEA alien in real life sat in my lap right now for emotional support. And of course, my American McGee's Alice Cheshire Cat figure for emotional support. You guys happy that you guys right? Because I mean, I know we watched him die. But then he came back, remember? At the end screen, everyone came back. Apart from... This isn't spoilers because it's not treated as a big spoiler. So I'm just gonna say, apart from Griffin, I mean, I love Griffin. He's like my second favourite character after Chesh. Well, or I guess Alice and Chesh are later on. Anyway, I love Griffin. And, he dies, but then he comes back to life at the end of the first game, as does everyone. But then off-screen, between games, he's just died again. And they don't really mention it at all. It's only mentioned, I think, in the concept art book. I don't know if it's mentioned anywhere in-game, because there's like a statue of the Griffin somewhere in the game, and the concept art book mentions like, oh yeah, it's because he's dead, it's in remembrance. I'm like, what do you mean in remembrance? He came back to life in the final cutscene of the first game. What do you mean? What do you mean he's gone? Anyway, this is Alice. There she is. Okay, I'm looking at stream on my phone and everything seems to be moving well. Gosh, she has so much, she has too many strands of hair. In this game, 80% sexy, thank you so much for the follow and for becoming one of my children of the night. We're just booting up the game. I have played the game before, not to completion, but we'll be starting a new save file, because we just finished playing American McGee's Alice, which is the first game in this series. A lot of people don't know that Alice Man's Returns is a sequel, but it is a sequel. So, we played the first game. Now we're gonna boot up the second one. As I say, like, I own the concept art book for this game. I think the art's design in this is gorgeous. I wish the people still, like, looked a bit more stylized, like, this might just be me. I don't mind the whole polygon look of, like, 90s games. I don't mind that. I think Polygon 2000 American McGee's Alice had a bit more personality to her design. I don't want to say to her character, because she's still got plenty of personality in her character. I don't know if that makes sense. But this one, it feels like a bit more generic of like, oh, she looks, it's not like a very unique art style in what her face looks like, if that makes sense. Also, why is her hair so many pieces? I'm not saying I want it to be, her hair to be like one polygon, but the way, it's too detailed. It's too detailed compared to everything else in the game. It's so distracting. There's many times in the game where it will just get in the way and like go glitch across her face, but then maybe that's realistic. If it's windy outside, my hair gets in my way. But followed you here from Reddit and YouTube. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your stay here on stream. Thank you for the first time chat. You popped in just as I finished rambling for a long time. We're gonna boot up the game. As you're just coming in, at the top of chat, there's a pinned message. You can expand that out with the little down arrow, and it links to a website that lists all the trigger warnings for this game. When you initially open that website, it'll just list all of the trigger warnings, and then you can choose to expand each of those warnings out to see the specifics, which will include spoilers. But this is a horror game. This particular game does deal with mental health and abuse, and mentions of child abuse, and my brain. Even mentions, not, as far as I'm aware, it only happens like maybe like once, and then there's other like implications, I should say, and mentions of child sexual abuse. That's not the main plot of the game, and I will say it doesn't happen to Alice, but it is something that she like discovers is going on. It's not shown on screen, but the fact that it's happening is talked about. And there's mentions of like Alice being abused in the asylum, including flashbacks, so if any of that and more, there's a whole list. My god, when I clicked on the Game Phobia page, I'm like, that's a lot of things. I think the only reason why none of these, whilst those triggers would disturb me in other things, but they don't disturb me in this game, is just because, as I say, I got so into this game series when I was, when did this game come out? So like 12? Because I was into this game series before Madness Returns came out, so I would have been like 12. So I'm like numb to it. I've seen all this shit. So I can cope it with the stuff in this game, but not in other things. But I'll do it for this game because of the nostalgia. Right back at work, I'll dip out in like 5 minutes to say hi. Thank you so much for saying hi. And if you miss anything on stream and want to catch up, hang on. Let me chat in my own chat. I do have a separate YouTube channel that just has all of my stream VODs. My voice is going. It happened earlier before stream. I'm gonna mute my microphone to cough, but I can't flick over to OBS, so I'm gonna mute it by using the button on the microphone. I am sorry if you hear like a popping. Oh my god, I didn't turn. Shit. Oh no. I didn't turn the music off before I switched over to the game. Hang on, can I control alt delete to get out? Okay, this is what we're gonna have to keep doing, I think. Sorry if this like messes up stream. Okay. Ah! I just looked over at OBS and I saw it. Guys, you gotta keep me on my toes about that. Okay. Man, I hope the volume levels were the volume level okay for the game? I hope it wasn't like too quiet or anything, because it's gonna be a pain to keep doing this. Was it on the quiet end? Or was it okay? Can you guys hear okay? Okay. Cool. Okay. Give the game a second to catch back up with now that... There we go. I'm judging how well the game's performing by how smooth the volume of Alice's hair is. Let me mute for a sec. Okay. My throat was sore yesterday a bit, and then I hope I don't caught something from my dad because his throat hurt the other day, and I'm like, I don't know if I caught something. My throat's a bit sore right now, so eek. I'm only at the start of stream. And bear in mind, I don't think I'll be ending stream early, but just so you guys know, I am like day 2 or 3 into a migraine right now. So, just so everyone's aware. I don't know if it's just because, or if it's a side effect of the antibiotics I'm on right now, which also have me a bit queasy. Just so everyone's aware. But I was just looking forward to streaming today. I was like, cool, I get to do something. I'll probably won't get to switch my brain off that much because... Fun fact about this game. It's gorgeous and the team worked really hard on it, but it was published by EA, which means they rushed the fuck out of the game development. I've never experienced a playthrough of this game firsthand, nor have I ever watched a playthrough of this game that does not include at least one glitch. So it'll be fun to combat those as they occur. Please enjoy any glitches that you see. I sure hope I don't get the one that I got once that caused me to lose a big chunk of my old save file. Which was, I went in a room. Most of the time the camera's fixed behind Alice. Oh, the camera in this game sucks. I love this game, the camera sucks. The camera in some rooms changes from being behind Alice to like a fixed angle in the corner of the ceiling. And it did that, and it like fucked up Alice's movement. Like, instead of being able to walk wherever I wanted, she could only walk in a direct line in front of the camera, like forwards and backwards in front of where the camera was, which meant I couldn't walk left or right, which meant I couldn't get to the door. And that's the other thing. Frequently the escape key wouldn't work for me. I had to the only way I could get out of the game, I had to power my whole computer off by the physical button on my PC. So let's hope we don't encounter that. Boy, oh boy. The real horror of this game is if it's gonna break. Follow my chat, thanks to her YouTube channel for that. Yay! Well, thank you for the sub on that channel. But unlike the first game, American McGee's Alice, which if you remember during one point in American McGee's Alice, I was like, why are the pig snouts in the music? That's making me confused because there's collectibles in this game, which there are not collectibles in American McGee's Alice, but there is in this one. And pig snouts are one of the things that you can collect, and you have to like listen out for them. So the fact that there was a track in the first game that had pig snouts, I kept wanting to be like, piggy. Wait, no, this is the wrong game. There's no pig snouts in this game. But we got a bunch of stuff to collect. I don't think the first time I played it that I managed to collect everything, but we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try and collect everything. Memories give us little flashback dialogue. I don't know what you get for getting all the pig snouts. Teeth, we have currency now. Modula rooms, little bonus rooms, bottles. Modula rooms give you like extra like health. Essentially, it's the equivalent of like collecting like heart pieces in The Legend of Zelda to get like a full heart, an extra heart container, right? Bottles don't do anything in game, For ages I didn't know what they did, but it turns out if you get them all, you get like wallpapers. Oh, cool. So we'll see. I did already write the controls down, so I shouldn't forget. We're doing it on easy mode because I'm not a gamer. I love these games. But I also want to have fun, and I personally don't like combat in games. It's just not something I enjoy. If I'm playing a video game, I prefer playing like rhythm games and puzzle games. I'm fine with watching other people do combat. I just personally just don't like it. It's just a personal thing. So good luck to me. So I'm doing it on easy mode. I already set all this up on the last stream, so that's all fine. I couldn't remember what this did, but Kitty said to have it off, so it's gonna be off. And we're in. Teeth as currency! Yay! We have currency this time. We can spend it on things. And by things, I mean weapon upgrades. There's fewer weapons in this than the first game, but one of my favourite weapons is in this game. Like, out of all the weapons in both games, favourite weapons in this one. Also, the Vorpal Blade in this one is worth using! Okay, we're straight into the horror. I love the style of the cutscenes. They're like these old pen and ink illustration style. I love the style. But we're gonna be straight into the initial cutscene. We're gonna end up seeing some blood. So everyone's aware, it is a little more graphic than the first game. I'm so excited to be playing this again.
It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
That's one of the wallpapers from the first game.
Focus.
I love the references to the first game.
You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in
Here she is, the tentacle queen herself.
Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped. In my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor!
She'll be alright.
Because even though, yes, we rescued Alice's sanity in the first game, and she got out of the asylum, but that doesn't mean she's magically cured of her trauma now. It doesn't magically go away.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Uh-oh.
Something wrong?
That might be worse than when he got stomped on.
No, not that.
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland.
I don't know if she should let this emerge, dude. It looks pretty gross.
Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound.
You all okay?
There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
We're in the
Yes,
real
well,
world.
the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
I think what bothers me with how Alice looks, just style-wise.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie. Your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Is, everyone else's face is so stylized, and Alice kind of looks like very smooth, like a sim. Does that make sense? Anyway, you guys ready for this horrible camera? I'm not touching anything. I don't know why it's pulsing. Okay. This isn't too bad, right? Why does it do that? Like, oh, there's a wall there. Better push in. No! I have motion sickness and I hadn't developed my motion sickness when I played this game as a teen, so it didn't bother me, but as an adult with motion sickness, I'm like, no, this sucks. Hi, Alice. Right we are. Apart from we're not in Wonderland this time. So, sorry for anyone with motion sickness. Here she is. Jesus Christ, I'm not okay. I think it's better when you're in an open area, but when there's, like, enclosed walls... Boy. So, yeah. Alice is out of the asylum, but she's currently staying in sort of like a halfway house, orphanage sort of thing that's run by Dr. Bumby, which is her therapist she was just talking to. Therapist, psychologist, I don't know specifically what he is. Obviously, his methods of therapy seem to be kind of hypnosis, which, you know, is used. Telling people to forget everything, I don't think that's the healthiest. I get that, like, it can be hard to come to terms with traumatic memories and people would rather forget them. But, like, I don't know. As we talked about with Our Flag Means Death, I'm not sure locking stuff in- oh my god, why did you zoom in on her chest? No, that's- no! What is this view? What did I do? Anyway, locking things in a box in your mind is- and putting everything in a box in your head and locking it away is not the way to go. Anyway, let's go exploring. This is the boys' room. The S is backwards, but it's okay. There's boys in here.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
We're bloomers.
He is wearing blue- what do you mean? He is wearing- why would him wearing bloomers stop another kid from pinching his... smalls? What are you
The
doing?
loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
Oh, horsey. Oh, there's spooky demon drawings on the floor. Oh. My stories to the children bear strange fruit. Their drawings expose pieces of my mind. Oh, dang. Oh! That's cute. Wait, how do I close? Oh, there, oh, that's weird that the mouse pops up. So, oh. No. Oh my god, I thought the game broke. It's only meant to have that camera angle while I'm pressing C? Oh, I thought it broke then. I just have to move until she jerks out of it. What the f- Anyway, so I guess she tells the children stories. That's nice. It makes them draw this, though. That's less nice, but hey-ho. So when I played a little bit, for the test stream on Saturday, we didn't explore every room because I just wanted to get stuff done as soon as possible. Move on to the next location as quickly as possible, but,
Can't find the door.
this time around we'll actually check and investigate every little thing.
Do something. Anything.
Okay. Got some portraits on the wall. Girls' room, the S is backwards again. I like the ducky. Oh. Oh. Oh, goodness. We're in first person mode. Hello, child.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure.
Oh, Alice.
Terminal condition.
Alice, oh, she seemed like she was doing so much better. But again, healing and like, yeah, I know, I have pressed T. Look at this little guy down here. Healing's not, oh, is that goldfish dead? Oh, that's a dead fish. Oh, I didn't notice that before. But what I appreciate, let's look away. Let's look at this guy. What I appreciate with this game and how it portrays like trauma and abuse is it's like, yeah, she got out of the asylum, happy ending, but it's like that's not how it works. It's not healing from like trauma and mental. It's not like a straight line. There's relapses and there's days where suddenly you feel worse even after feeling better, and like I appreciate not showing that Alice is just magically suddenly cured and like I don't know, I think it does a decent job. Obviously I haven't seen all of this since I was a kid, but from what my memory serves me is I think this is a decent portrayal of someone going through PTSD and stuff. She's got no leg. Oh god. I think she's got worse problems than the leg. I think, oh. It's meant to be a mirror. I guess there's no glass in it though. Hopscotch. Can't do it though.
Doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
No, Alice, you were doing so much better. Don't go to the self-hatred. That's what the Jabberwock would want.
Top the family again, did you? Muck up the rescue? They
Ah.
died in a fire. I didn't.
Yes.
Bloody dodo.
Heads in pieces, no doubt. True nutter you are.
We need to discuss something in this game. They'll mention it in a little bit, but I want to get it out of the way now. So that's the other thing that's happening in this game. Not only has Alice is out of the asylum, she's back on the streets. Isn't that great? She survived this horrible house fire. No one knows how the fire started. In the first game, it's implied that, like, their cat, Dinah, accidentally, like, knocked over an oil lamp and set. That's what you see in, like, a cutscene. But, is that true? Who knows? The police don't know. And there's a lot of people who suspect that Alice is the one who set the fire. So life's not going great for her. She's out. She's free. Oh, people think she might have killed a whole family. Uh-oh. I mean, we know that that's not happened. We saw the cutscene in the first game. She was asleep in bed when the fire started. But sadly, no one else lived to confirm that. So, it says home, safe home. I sure feel safe in here. Abandoned toys and worn-out shoes have a past, and the people who use them too. My past was consumed by fire. Oh, wow. Oh, God, yeah, and then I have to click the... why do you do this, camera? Oh, see? On what? On what? On what? The Illustrated News feeds an insatiable appetite for domestic mayhem and industrial disaster. Fire at match factory. 6 girls missing. Is there anything more predictable? The world's gone quite mad. Let's bear in mind that 6 children have gone missing. Let's just put a pin in that.
10 years in the loony bin. No ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
Oh man, these kids. Number 9. Number 2. Are you maybe orphans as well? Is that why you have the numbers? Because you don't have a name? Or is it because of something else? Let's put a pin in that. I want you guys to know that, like, I'm looking in the camera. Every time I say let's put a pin in that, I want you to imagine that I'm looking in the camera like I'm in an episode of The Office. But also... Oh, I don't remember the guy's name! Someone did this whole video essay on explaining the game Who's Lila, and he kept saying throughout that, let's put a pin in that, and I'm like... I'm stealing that. This says, earn your keep, and the first person camera mode thing is still here. Go away! Why would we have to earn our keep?
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be.
Well,
If
Alice
not
has
for
her
my
own room.
drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Well, it's got wallpaper, and you got an umbrella. You know, isn't this now? Alice has her own room. I think just, obviously she's a lot older than the other kids. This photograph of my family was delivered here by post. No message, no return address. I'm grateful for this memento, but I wish I could thank the sender. Who sent it? Oh, wait, first person. There we go. We've got Alice's dad and her mom. I don't know if they have names. I don't remember. Her older sister, Lizzie. And Alice and her little Bun Bun plush. There they are. And we also, let me go first person, because we have drawings of the guys in the first game. I love the references to the first game. They're not obvious enough that I guess people could play this. I think most people who play, a lot of people who play this game have no idea that this is the second installment in a series. It doesn't go out of its way to make you feel like you've missed anything by not playing the first game, and I guess it had to, because even by this point, when this game came out in 2011, there was no way to play the first game that came out in 2000. I mean, you could find an old second-hand copy. EA wasn't selling it anymore, and it has continued to still not put American McGee's Alice on Steam or anywhere that you can get it and play it. I have no idea why they wouldn't just put it on Steam. Like, make some money off it, it's just sitting there, but... So I guess this was also in case, you know, people couldn't get to the first game. We've got... I don't know what that is at the top. He's got, like, a beard, and I don't remember anyone in the first game having a beard. Anyway, we got a horsey, we got some chess pieces, some card guards, we got Rabbit, we got the maze, we got Tweedledee Tweedledum, we got... we got the Hatter with a big toothy smile. We got the mushrooms in the Bugtown, USA. My favourite, this rook chess piece with his arms like out to the sides, 90-degree angle, fists pointing the floor, frown on his face. I wish I could zoom in more for you guys so you could see it even better. But that's my favourite there. What an artist! Oh, what's on the bed? What an artist you are, Alice. I can't tell. Oh, is that the Jabberwock? I think that's meant to be the Jabberwock. Yeah, it's the Jabberwock. He's got wings and he's got his big old bug face. See, Alice, you gotta stop berating yourself, because that's exactly what the Jabberwock would want. We didn't kill him for nothing. Oh, that's just the photo again. I thought it was something about the wardrobe. Okay. Oh, I like that. Look, tiny details. The footstep sound changed. There's a change. The footstep sound changes when she goes on the rug. This big old room.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm.
Oh, and we're the Doctor's favourite. The likeness captures the Doctor's confidence. His dress is fastidious, his bearing calm, just shy of classically handsome. He likely instructed the artist how to render his nose. Hey! Hey! Alice, I don't like that. Alice, game. There's nothing wrong with having a big nose, a hooked nose, a crooked nose. I love noses, I love different nose shapes, I love drawing them, and I think they're very attractive. I don't know how I feel about this movie, well I do, because I've played the whole game, but I'm not spoiling anything for anyone else. Is someone's alarm going off outside? Yeah. That's quite annoying. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that. Like, the methods of, like, forget doesn't seem like the healthiest thing. But let's not pick on the man for his nose. Oh, that alarm's gonna drive me mad. Like, it's kind of in the distance, but it's really ear-piercing. Let's not pick on a man for his nose. Different noses are cool. Different noses are. Oh, stop looking at him. It's a little piano, probably a claviano. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to afford a full fancy piano, but like, come on. Pick on the man for his nose. Oh, the artist probably told him to make his nose look better. Hey. Don't like that the kids have numbers around their necks. A dollhouse. And another one of those freaky dolls. With the scary mouth. You guys got anything to say? Let's put a pin in there being a dollhouse. There's a whole load of stuff. A lot of books. A lot of stuff. There's dust particles in here. Can I go up here? Nope. What was... Oh, it's pigeons! Are those pigeon noises? Oh, I wouldn't be England and London without their... Oh my god, there's a man T-posing outside the window! Wait! Because we haven't gone outside yet, I guess he hasn't loaded in. Do you see him? I guess because we haven't gone outside yet, the NPCs haven't, like, woken up. But that guy in the back there is playing the violin. He's woken up. But these guys are T-posing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How come violin guy's fine? He's moving and grooving. These two. Oh, it's both of them. Just one of them has their arms all the way up and the other guy doesn't, otherwise he'd clip through the other man. Oh, well, this is awkward. I don't think we were meant to see that. Oh, and there's, like, rats in the street that are frozen. Yeah, I don't think... How come Violin Man? Is he magic? It's like the world outside is frozen. Apart from Violin Man or Fiddle Player. Oh, boy. Do you think his violin is, like, magic and he's, like, frozen everyone outside? He's the only one... Wait, is there a texture over there that didn't load? What's that? I just thought it was, like, a big... Oh, it might be the back... It's the back side of a sign. Okay. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we came over here. Can we... Let's go investigate. Oh, yeah, there's more! There's more! Oh, the guy on the barrel's fine. He's swinging his legs. The guy sat up on the crate. He's swinging his little legs, but the guys next to him are T-posing. Uh-oh. I don't think I was meant to see them. Oh, no. The guy sat on the barrel's fine, and the guy next to him is having a smoke. But that other man... Guys, you're not concerned about your friend? You're not concerned about your friend. Once I go through that door, they're gonna activate, and I really want to try and keep my eyes on them to see what happens as they, like, snap to life. If I can. Oh, they've already snapped to life, look! Did you see? He shrugged his shoulders and now he's not T-posing anymore. What about you, Mr. Man, who was also T-posing? Oh, they're all fine now. What if I go back inside? I feel like I'm going insane. Alice, the world... You're not crazy. Oh no, they're just fine now. Alice, you're not crazy. The world is actually broken. It's not all in your head.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
We're in Pinchin Lane.
Oh, this thing's killing me back. They call work noble, bastards.
Everyone in this game has like a different accent. I'm just gonna put that out there as well. Some of the voice actors are English. It's not just a bunch of Americans doing different English accents.
Can't come this way, love. Go round.
I might use the underground one day.
Nice so thick you could build a flat on it.
If they ever complete the construction. Moorgate Street, station closed. They're building the underground. That exists in London today, but not yet. Hello? You okay? Oh, he's just gazing. But see what I mean? Everyone else's faces are so, like... I like the little detail. There's pigeons landing on and pecking at that machine. Everyone else's faces are so stylized. And then here's Alice looking like... I can't look at her face. Because it's freaking out. But here's Alice who... Don't go inside her body. Anyway, here's Alice who, like... She doesn't feel like she fits in. Did they just want her to look, like, more traditionally... What's it called? Conventionally attractive than everyone else? Because I'm like, no, I don't think that's fair. Why'd you make everyone else who's, like, got big noses and pronounced, like, wrinkle lines and smile lines, and then Alice is, like, out of a different game? I don't... It feels a bit weird. Oh, they're not rats. It's just junk in the street. It's just junk in the street. There we go. Houndstitch House for Wayward Youths. Dr. Bumby... Prop? It says prop. I thought maybe it meant professor. But it sure says P-R-O-P. I can't say it. It means I can't say proprietor. Oh. Maybe it means I can't say the word. My voice. Oh no. Maybe it means that word. Maybe it means proprietor. I'm gonna just talk like this now. So I guess it is. It's like a orphanage, kind of. So why have the other kids been like, she's an orphan? Like, aren't you? Or if it's not meant to be an orphanage, it's like a private children's ward? Hospital? You guys got anything to say? Machine-made corsets. Oh, they're just having a little look. Hello, pigeon. Pigeons get a bad rap in the UK because they're everywhere, but they're everywhere because we used to use carrier pigeons, like, in World War I and II. as like vital parts of like the war effort, and they were bred a lot to and trained to be good little guys, good little soldiers, and then I can't go in there. And then we didn't have any use for them anymore, so then we just let them, you know, we didn't like kill them off, we let them exist, but now everyone's like, ew, pigeons, they're gross and they're everywhere, and it's like, that's mean! It's not their fault! What is that? Chamber of Horrors? Oh. Don't go there. Hello, sir.
You like Boccherini, missy? How about Paganini?
That's... I said I like... they really did be like, let's give everyone a giant nose other than Alice. I'm not picking on him. That is a very Nigel Thornberry nose, though. Cat! Anyway, let's go over here. Anyway. Did those textures load it? It's fine. Hello, children. Look at this little guy with his top hat all lent against the wall trying to rizz up this little girl. What are you guys doing?
She ever work? Wears her black. Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched.
Oh,
Who
doobie
likes
nose.
it then? Never slapped, spiked, or like.
What the fucking shit, guys? Fuck you. So yeah, Alice doesn't like being touched. That doesn't make anyone crazy. Some people don't like being touched because of sensory issues, because they're autistic. Some people don't like being touched because of trauma. Some people just don't like being touched. Doesn't make you crazy. Never. What the fuck is? I'll slap you. No, no, I won't. I'm not gonna hit children, fictional children. Wait. I'm sorry. Can she join in with this one? Wait. What was that? She like jumped for a second. Can I do the hopscotch? Wait, what happened? She looks like she was gonna do it. Or was that like not meant to happen? Wait, can I do the hopscotch? Ah, oh, ow. Can I play? Oh, that's probably, I mean, probably a grown-ass lady shouldn't be asking that. Oh no, I think it's just that she was getting, I think Alice was just getting stuck. Oh, I got excited, I thought I could do the hopscotch, but I think she was just glitching out and getting stuck on this little girl. Anyway, what are you guys talking about me that Alice should be slapped or spanked? What the fuck's with that? No one ever teach you that hitting kids is wrong? Probably not. Oh, hello. Oh, she's Blair Witching it. Oh,
Sandman's coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and
reels of stars. So hush, little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer. I'm not sure if that rhyme was invented for this game. It's so embedded in my brain. To the point where, like, oh, Alice's foot is slipping through this bottle on the floor. It's fine. That's like what I thought when the Sandman TV series comes out. Whenever I think about the Sandman, like, my brain does this. And I don't know if that's because I was just so fixated and into... That alarm is still going off. It must be someone's like, burglar alarm, like, house alarm. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that when I, like, hear the term the Sandman, that's one of the first things I think of. I don't know if that was written for this game or if it's like an old kind of nursery rhyme that already existed. Well, you keep doing you, little girl. Oh, what's up? Guffaw Brothers. Something. Button Emporium. They make buttons. I already forgot about that. The Sandman's coming with his cars. So there's a hush, little children, have no fear. The man in the moon is the engineer, is the line I always remember. Whitechapel Market. This is where the cat was. Oh, what? Oh, I think there's like a weird texture lighting thing happening back there. Anyway. Ladies, hello. You got anything to... Okay. Sorry. Another thing. This is why I'm like, why does Alice look like she's in a different game? Maybe that's intentional, because maybe Alice, like, it doesn't belong here. She belongs in Wonderland. Why is Alice's head bigger? I mean, okay, the little kids have giant heads. So maybe in this world, you're born with a big head, and then as you're born with anime proportions, and as you age, you go into normal people proportions, I guess. I mean, Alice is 18, so I guess her head isn't as big as the child's, and it isn't as big as these grown ladies, but it does look straight. Oh, hello.
Hang off, missy. Move along.
Those are definitely the same guys as before that were around the corner. I mean, I guess they're not. They're just repeating the... Why? What's going on? What's going on back here? What's going on back here? Alright, don't beat me up. Don't beat me up. I'll move along. I'll move along. What is this? Is this like the weird texture on the floor? Is it like tar? Hello, pumpkins! Oh, you got nothing to say? Can't I have a pumpkin? You got anything to... No. Pumpkins! It's not October any- Oh gosh. Hi, awning from the stall across the way. You guys sad it's not October anymore. That means it's Christmas time now. I mean, it doesn't, but that's what every single store thinks it means now. What have you got? What is this? Guess we'll never know. You got anything to say? Anyone got anything to say? There's like onions or something? I'm sorry, who was talking? When I stand here, it sounds like the voice was coming from my right, but then when I go over to the right, yeah, you guys sure aren't talking. Hello, same model as the violin player. This is fish? Meat. Oh, I don't want to look at that. Hello? You got... No one here wants to talk to me. What are you pointing at? What are you pointing at? I'm the only one here, and you won't talk to me! What are you doing? It's like he's directing people to pick up and heave-ho boxes, but there's no one here. And I'm the mad one. Yeah, October went real fast, huh? That I don't... Hello, cat.
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
Anyway, we're gonna see what's going on over here. Hello, child. You're just wiping your nose?
I'll teach him. Beat him good.
Oh! Oh! What's Oh! I was like, what's happening around this corner? The answer is police brutality.
Move along, Alice. I can run you in just for being off your nut.
Hey! Okay, so the police are aware of Alice and they're like, piss off Alice or we'll arrest you just for being mentally ill. Hi, Angel. Oh, let's not link. Okay. Well, that wasn't... I don't think there's fun surprises behind any corner in this world. In the world of this game. Clockmaker. What is it? The Adolphus Everett Haunt. Music? Hello? Kitty? I had a kitty once. His name was Cheshire. Not in... We had a cat once. A cat husband named Cheshire. Have you seen him? I'd like to smooch him, if you wouldn't mind. I'm gonna check what's around here first.
Now, where has that cat gone?
What the fuck is... All living things die eventually. Still, a creature's remains are always poignant. What the... Is this the other side? Oh, they finished beating him now, I guess. And now they're just having a smoke break. What would happen if I went back round the corner? I want to know. I want to know what would happen if I went back round the corner. I want to know what would happen if I went back round. Cat'll wait. Cat'll wait for me. Oh. No. Alright, never mind. Went to the store last night and they had all the Christmas stuff already. Yeah, thankfully they weren't playing Christmas music, but yeah, when we went earlier, all like the Halloween themed like cupcakes and stuff were like on clearance and they already had Christmas treats out. Hello. No one wants to talk to me. Oh, I know who this is.
No changing nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world. 10 minutes at a time.
No thanks, Jack. I mean, man whose name I don't know. Man who won't reappear in the I didn't mean to use his name. Oh, it's not a spoiler that his name's Jack. This is Jack. No thanks, I don't want to work for you as a sex worker. Nothing wrong with doing sex work. We don't shame sex workers here. I mean, I make 18+ orders. You could say that that's adjacent. But no thanks, Jack. How you doing? I'll let you go. At least you want to talk to me. Oh, dude, don't fall over. Dude, you can make it. I believe in you. You can do this. You got this. You got this? He's got this. He's fine. Off he goes. Do you think he'll keep going? Or do you think he'll just stop? Oh, he's gone. Oh, I can still see his arm. I think he stopped. I think he hit a wall and he stopped. I'm more glad to not live in a primary Christian country than during the holidays. Oh boy, I bet. Just a Christmas. Did we have Christmas? I don't know. No, we there might have been a little bit, but like the entire like section of the aisle that was Halloween candy, or like, you know, like multi-packs of sweets that you can pour in your bowl to hand out to trick-or-treaters is now like all advent calendars. It's all advent calendars, and there's little Lindor bunnies. I don't know if other countries have those. Hello, sir. Wait, because I actually have maybe got myself lost. Oh. Is he? Are you following me? He just keeps moving closer and closer. I don't like that. I've never really gone backwards in this game, so I've never really paid attention. Okay, no, the cat's there.
Excuse me, sir. You look like a discerning gent.
Alright, fuck you then. You can't fucking afford it anyway.
Was there meant was there meant to be another line there? She just went, "Excuse me, sir, you look like a discerning gent." He said nothing, and then she said in a voice that sounded like she was like further away, "Alright, fuck you then if you can't afford it." Lady, he didn't even answer you. Was there meant to be a line there where he said, "Sorry love, I don't got money"? Because he sure didn't say anything. I don't like that copper keeps getting closer. I don't like that. Hello, kitty. Ooh. The flaming stallion. Kitty, kitty, kitty.
Seems following furry creatures into dark holes has become
I kept doing this on the last stream as well. I kept going kitty, 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 kitty while our friend Kitty was in the audience. And I'm like, oh, sorry, not you. Ooh. Ooh, Alice, why is the world more contrasted now? Ooh, Alice, what's with the colour burn? Ooh, Alice. Ooh, Alice, oh. Oh, Frog, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by. I don't like that it's already dark outside. Oh, you better not be a Jabberwock spawn. He's dead. Maybe I didn't kill all of his babies. Ah! A woman!
Stars and garters.
Sorry.
Alice Little.
That's not my reaction whenever I see a woman.
Nurse
It's just this lady in
What
particular.
luck. Twice in as many months.
She
Out on your own?
sucks.
You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really. Come
Everyone's
along
got
home,
a skin
then,
texture, and Alice is just so
Pretty
smooth.
birds. Like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to.
Cutscene time.
Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's
Yeah,
time.
she's in there 10
Dr.
years.
Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the streets, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled
Sorry,
out
well, you're meant to do good
£1
deeds without expecting
too.
a payment, otherwise it's not a
I
good deed.
know it's worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "All died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Cheap. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity whore. Or that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
So to recap, this fucking this lady heard a mentally ill child going, "Oh my god, it's all my fault, my family are dead, oh my god." You know, having survivor's guilt. Pretty common when, you know, you're the only survivor of a very traumatic incident. And this lady, instead of thinking, oh, Alice is just rambling, oh, Alice she doesn't mean what she says, oh, that's just survivor's guilt. This lady, this idiot, took it literally and thinks that when Alice said to herself, oh, they all died because of me, it's all my fault, which, as we know from playing the first game, is just her survivor's guilt. That's what the Jabberwock says to her. But this lady, for some reason, took it as a real confession, and she's now blackmailing Alice into giving her, Alice doesn't get very much money. The little bit of money that maybe she gets from Bumby is, like, spending money or food money. Nurse Witless is blackmailing off of her by saying, if you don't give me all your money, Alice, I'm gonna tell the police that you killed your family. Which Alice didn't do. Fucking... And whoever the fuck Ratcliffe is, has taken Alice's stuffed bunny, you know, that she had in the asylum that she was hugging, the in the opening cutscene was like, wake up, Alice! The stupidest little jump scare ever. And this lady sucks! I need to close my curtains and turn my light on because it's already completely dark outside. Oh, I don't like it getting dark this early. Don't like it one bit. Fucking lady, she fucking sucked. Like, you heard her be like, oh my god, I feel like it's all my fault that my family died. And you took that as like, real truth. When she's, like, not mentally well, and also, like, she clearly just has fucking... What are you talking about? Anyway. So this lady sucks. She's like, I'm gonna tell the police and everyone that you killed your family unless you give me all of your money, and you barely have any because you're an orphan who's, like, you know, doesn't have a job. Fucking. Also, slut shaming of the women, that's not cool. Nurse Witless. Maybe you called that because you are witless. Do you ever think about that? Ew, look at smoggy London. Look at all this, look at all that pollution going off into the sky. Oh, the light goes weird. Because the sun's singing there. Burbs! Look at all these dang burbs. Hope she at least treats her burbs correctly. Oh, we gotta wait. Where do we have to be here? A coop is really just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. They don't know any better, Alice. They're just burbs. Ew. I think we're meant to look this way. There we go. I do like the design of this game. It's just a shame the production was so rushed by EA. Because then we could have had something really, really special, rather than something that looks good but plays really janky. What happens if I try and look the other way? Oh, it spins me all the way around. It's Big Ben. I think that's meant to be Big Ben. That's Big Ben, right? That's Big Ben. I say as an Englishman. I can't. I mean, it surely is. I mean, there's not. I don't know if there really were houses this close to Big Ben back then. There isn't now. It's just like government buildings and stuff. But
Nurse Witless, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph. Need a drink.
I mean, that was very quick cutscene to cutscene. Why? One man show me its weapon. I don't know. Uh-oh. Alice, watch out! Oh, shit, I'm so scared. I wonder where we could be going!
Pretty girls like you.
Here we fucking go! Oh no, that's not what Wonderland's meant to look like. Uh-oh! We're back, babies! What is that? Troubled lessons are often important. What does that mean? Like in real life? Or like in the game? I haven't seen a single chalkboard in this game. We're back, babies! Oh, she looks so much healthier in Wonderland. Her eyes are all sunken in. She's almost like smiling, like, oh, yeah. I'm home.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Pris, or whatever she's become.
If only our husband slash best friend was
At least the place I've
here.
landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Hi, Jess.
Blasted cat.
Boy,
Don't
did you
try
know
to
we
bully
were
me.
talking about
I'm
you?
very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're not allowed to roll your arms
No
like
help
that.
at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself when necessary, thanks
Ooh.
very much. I was hoping to escape from all
Is it
that.
just me?
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
Why is his voice like that? Why did he purr like that? Cheshire! I forgot the name of his voice actor, but Ali discovered this and then messaged me to let me know. Cheshire's voice actor is the same voice actor who is the voice of Ghostface in the Scream movies. So, that's why his voice would be like that. We're in the Vale of Tears, babies, which is, if you remember from the first game, the Vale of Tears is the location right before Bugtown, USA. Where the mock turtle is, and there's the big statue of, like, Alice crying. Look how pretty! Oh. Wow, look at that little sunlight. It's making, like, a little gay-ass rainbow behind us. I love the Vale of Tears. Even if Alice's feet have slushed through the ground, it's fine. It hasn't taught us how to jump yet, but... Look, she doesn't make noises when she jumps anymore, she just jumps! She doesn't make questionable noises. Also, we get double jumps. And triple jump. Look at the little jump effects! I love! There's a big ass marble, or maybe we're small. Oh no! Oh no! I was just happy to be jumping. Also, look at these flowers, look at these flowers. When you get closer to them, they like open up and they glow. That's a nice little detail. That's cute. There's a big old dice. There's a cowbird. Hello? Let's not startle them. No, I startled them! Oh, did the water cook through my cat? A little bit, it's fine. There's a big old die. There's a marble, another marble. Dominoes. I like this. I like this. Can we stay here? Can we not play the game? Can we just stay here? Oh, there's another one. He's got like a bull head with like horns. Hang on. Oh, I can't do first person anymore. I still press C for Cheshire. Or we can, but I guess it doesn't have anything to say right now. Oh, sorry, there was a ledge. I don't want to startle him.
You're part frog, Alice, I swear. You jump so well.
There's the statue! There it is, there it is, there it is! The crying Alice statue. She looks a little different this time, but she's still here. Oh no, but she's crying again! At the end of the first game, the statue changed from being her crying to her just like sitting and smiling because she was all better. Oh no, Alice, your inner statue is crying again. Oh, your hands are clipping through your skirt when you walk back and forth. But I like that she still has that same idle animation. Yes, so whenever we collect a memory, we'll get like a little, Oh, Frog, you miss Cheshire? He'll come by. Did you know you'd miss Cheshire because you saw the comments about a nice voice? Because... No. I'm gonna scare this guy if I get close to him. He's gonna fly away. But I wanna get a good look at him. Don't scare him, Alice. Don't scare him. Oh, you scared him! I know how to jump, thank you. Whee! I saw what was down here. Oh, you were listening? Oh, so you heard it. That's the most important thing. You heard him say perfect with that purr and like rolling his R on it. It's just the little things like these little flowers. They're so cute that they like open up and glow when I get close to them. Yeah, you don't need to keep the spacebar to jump up here for this long. I remember there's like jacks over there. We don't get the jack weapon in this game though. Or the croquet mallet. So goodbye favourite weapons from the first game. Yeah, I know how to jump. I remember. There's a child over there. Yeah, so the insane children are in this game too. And they look worse. I find them very upsetting to look at. If you remember from the first game, they have like medical devices kind of pulling their mouths open, their eyelids open, some of them are missing the tops of their heads. It looks worse in this game because it looks more realistic, also their heads are giant. Like, giant. Well, this would be a nice view if the thing would disappear, but... Alice, your inner statue's crying. I don't think that's healthy. Wait, are the I thought the body's the book. Okay. Oh, can I platform? Wow, I got it used to controlling the new jump pattern. The butterflies leave a bit of a trail behind them. That's cute. There's a snail up there. Cool. Bye, Frog. Thank you for stopping by. Hello, child. Are you waiting for me? Oh. Thought I wasn't gonna make it. Whee. Goodbye, statue. Oh. What was that noise? I was just trying not to take full damage, but I don't think I was going to get full damage.
If you leap from that table again, Alice, I'll expire. You're 2 times too reckless, my girl.
So when we collect a memory, they will play the voice of someone in that memory. That was the voice of Alice's mother. The first one was the voice of Alice's sister. When the memory's shaped like a house, it's always Alice's family. When it's shaped like a syringe, I think it's from her time in the asylum. I love the background noise, like the little distant birds. Boing. Whee. Oh. Ooh.
Amanita muscaria, Alice, is
And her
merely a
papa.
stinky toadstool.
You're too big.
Spongy consistency, but
You're too
poisonous.
big. He said the word stinky. Whee! Oh. No, I already tried. We can't do anything with this yet because we don't know what it is yet. Oh, game. Game. So gorgeous! I love the Vale of Tears. I don't want to leave here. I love this little pool. Fine.
I've been down this road before. Good things in small packages.
Though lacking a bathing costume, a plunge in that pool is in order.
His ear twitches. That's so cute.
My God, I'm shrinking in this potion. Shall I disappear?
Almost. But the upside is that while smaller, you can see things that are nearly invisible to your bigger self.
Ah, I get it. Quite. Forests for the trees. Just the other way round. Short-sighted is more than a matter of perspective.
Trisha, don't leave. Trisha. Where'd he go? Oh. I noticed this last time, but I'm going to point it out again. Or when we do the test stream, I mean. So, in the... At least, I don't know if this is true in the first Alice game, but at least for the figure they made, because I have it sat with me for emotional support, Cheshire's earring is in his right ear, in the figure I have. But as you just saw, in this game, his earring's in his left ear? Why did they change what ear his earring was in? That's a weird tiny choice to make. He looks the same, other than that, well, now he's got, like, blood in his teeth, but, you know, I mean, maybe he's hungry. I mean, Alice has been starving, so perhaps Wonderland has been too. Also, we small! Oh, she wasn't getting big again then, that was a problem. Everything's fine. But yes, so when we're small, we can fit through the doors, and also we can see stuff. What is that? That looks like an angry lady. Do we know an angry lady from the first game? We should do.
How small she's become, all curled up. She's barely there. A vixen in her hidey hole.
Oh, I really hate Riper's fucking voice. Just checking. Because also, when you're small, sometimes there are things that are invisible that aren't just writing on the wall. Sometimes it's like extra pathways. Sometimes some of those tiny doors are only visible. Oh, hello, child. Oh, no, Alice. Oh god, the controls. That alarm is still going off outside. Or maybe it stopped for a bit and now it's back. Now we're on the other side of here. Wait, it wasn't? Okay, I'm trying to remember which... whether we go up or not. Because I think last time I chose to go... Once you go through some of these, the path closes behind you. Teeth! We got our first money! We're making money, guys! So that brought us back up here. Which one? I forget because wasn't... Maybe there wasn't one further down. I'm gonna double check. Oh, I thought there was one down here as well. Okay, I'm just misremembering. I don't think they put secrets back here. Okay. It's the one we came out of, correct? So we want to go in this one? Uh-oh, I ran into the wall. Ah! Go in, Alice! Oh. Go. That's a big snail. Or we're a very small... What's that sound? Doesn't sound good. Oh, you may also hear fireworks in the background. That is not in the game, that is in the real life. Bonfire night in the UK is happening on... is Sunday, and some people, instead of celebrating it with fireworks on Bonfire Night, as is tradition, you know, maybe they're busy Bonfire Night, so instead they'll do it the few days before, the few days after. Luckily it's been so rainy here, that maybe not that many people will, but I can already hear fireworks, so warning that there might be fireworks sounds in the background, but also if they get too loud, I will end stream, because I personally am very uncomfortable with firework sounds. So... Oh! That felt bad. Whoa, there's many snails. Whee! I can still do the first person zoom. This is pretty. Oh, pouting. That alarm's still going off. Desmond! Hello? Well, Alice Man is returning, because I beat the first game in the series last week. So now we're doing the sequel. We're right at the start, so we only just started. And in the background, some people are in the background in my real life, some people are setting off fireworks, and someone else's like house burglar alarm has been going off for like the past 30 minutes. Ah, please! It's so like piercing. If I have a migraine for the last 2 days, please stop with your alarm. Goodness gracious! How goes the Alice sequel? Good. I have played it before, not. About 50% of the way through before, but we're on a new save file, while on a whole new copy of the game because my physical disc doesn't work anymore, because in order for the physical disc that I've owned for 12 years to work, it has to connect to the EA Origin store, which no longer exists because EA took it offline. So the disc doesn't work, I had to buy the game again off Steam. But we're here, and we're working, and Alice is here, and she jumps like a frog, apparently, is what her sister said. But we're not doing spoilers, for people who don't know what the plot of this game is and haven't seen it before. And pinned at the top of chat is the whole trigger warning list, because boy, there's a lot of trigger warnings for this game. But I do love the design of it. It's a shame EA rushed the fuck out of the development team and made it be a little janky. We haven't encountered the first glitch of the session yet, but I'm sure we will eventually. Well, we kind of have. There's been some textural stuff going off, but yeah, I hope you're well. I hope you had a good week. That alarm is driving me insane. I need to move in the game so that we get like background music or something. It's gone very quiet. Oh no, you're correct! We saw T-posing! That's right! I'm sorry. We did get some funny miss. When we were inside, I don't know if you're familiar, how familiar you are with the game, Desmond, but when you start off inside a building in London, and while we were inside the building, I managed to look out of one of the windows, and all the NPCs outside were just T-posing until I got outside, and then they like activated. But boy. Well, actually, a couple of them were moving, which made it stranger. A couple of them were moving, but then like the rest of them were T-posing. I don't know why some were immune. Oh, these ones open too. That's cute. I like that. This is cute. Been doing art stuff and enjoyed Halloween. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed Halloween. I don't do anything for Halloween. I didn't see you.
I'll never have more fun alone than when I rode the big slide in Hyde Park. Papa will take you soon, Alice.
Well, there's snails up here. I don't think Papa ever got the chance to take us soon. I think he died. What was I gonna say? I can't jump on these things. It just does like invisible walls. Why does this like gradient fade like out into okay? Yeah, we don't do anything for Halloween. I mean, we've been watching some like Halloween-y musicals in the Discord, but actually on Halloween and didn't do anything. No, that's not true. Oh, it's the doctor. No, it's the doctors. That's what happened. Anyway, I'll be fine. Whee! Up we go! Oh no, it's... I wish I could have these, but I can't. I made this comment last time and I'll make it again. Every time I play one of these stages, or I see someone else play one of these stages, all that's going through my mind is the music from Super Mario 64, where you played like the sliding mini-games. I wish I had a button I could press to make it play, but that's what this is. I don't think I use the camera for these. Ah! Oh wait, is this what it meant by the chalkboard has clues on it? Because this surface does look like a chalkboard. But I mean, we're going too fast for me to really see. Get the gold tooth. Get it. Oh. Well, this didn't look like this when we were here before. Oh no. Yikes. Someone bled in all of our nice water. How rude. Well, hello, Jabberwock. At least we can rest in assured, knowing that the Jabberwock is not coming back to life in this game. He lay dead in a completely different position than where we slayed him, because we slayed him right outside Queensland, and for some reason now he's in the Vale of Tears. But you know, Wonderland doesn't have to make sense. But at least he's as dead as we left him, or deader than we left him. I don't know why there was bone in... I guess that's just a bit of flesh. I was like, wait, why is some of that part of his wing shouldn't be bone, but I guess maybe it's just not fully deep. Anyway, oh, that body wasn't here before, and, I mean, maybe it was and we just didn't see, but oh no, now the statue's crying blood. Alice! Oh. Hi, Chess.
The vorpal blade is swift and keen and always ready
but
for service.
I didn't kill him with the knife, though. I didn't use the knife all in the first game because it was useless. I killed him with the jacks and the croquet mallet, my best friends, but they don't exist in this game.
I've not come back here looking for a fight.
Really? That's a pity. One's certainly looking for you.
I love you, Catman! I love the weapon posters in this game. I would have these as posters on my wall. You have just obtained the vorpal blade. Go snick a snack, it leaves them dead. Something, something, I can't read because it's too pixelated. But, unlike the first game, the knife is useful. It is useful, unlike the first game where you have so many weapons that, like, there's really no point in using the knife at all. There's so many much better weapons. Whereas in this game, the different weapons kind of have different functions. Like, there's no long-range attack for the knife. It's just for up-close slashing. Whereas there's other weapons that are only long-range, and, you know, like... it gives you more reasons to use all of the weapons, rather than, like, in the first game, where, like, I basically just use the croquet mallet until I got the jacks, and then I just used the jacks. I think we're immediately gonna be... Oh! Oh, he go. Well, hopefully that's a good sign. Well, this I don't think the crying blood is not a good sign. But hopefully, I mean, we killed the Jabberwock. That was our eternal self-guilt and self-hatred, so maybe...
Come on, get up.
Thank you for the stretch. I will get up. But sadly, whilst the Jabberwock is dead, so the majority of our survivor's guilt is gone. Just because we did that, and just because she's out of the asylum, does not mean that magically her trauma is better. Wow, taking the headphones off, that alarm is so much louder. It's like, we will, like that, non-stop. Oh my god. Perhaps it's closer than I thought. Oh, we're doing a good stretch. Alice is having a little stretch too. I forgot what I was saying. It's fine. I will stretch. Oops. And not kick stuff that's on my floor. Oh, the alarm's changed. Now it sounds like an alarm whose batteries are dying out. It's gone like kind of distorted. And it got louder. Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. I'm just gonna take a peek out the window. You don't mind me. It stopped. It stopped before I even got a chance to take a peek. Oh my god! Thank God. I mean, it probably was someone's, like, house burglar alarm, because those things can go off forever. But, like, what am I meant to do with the information that someone's alarm is going off? Like, yeah, it could mean that someone had broken in. Those things also just go off for no reason all the time. and like, I don't know which house it is. Where we live, it's pretty echoey and very quiet. It could literally be any house in any of the streets nearby. So what would I tell someone? Oh, a street in like a square mile. There's a house in the nearest square mile is going on.
Fight implies a permanent choice, but flight often just means putting off the fight to another day. Choose your battles wisely, Alice.
That's not the worst advice. Your voice creeps. I don't know what it is about your voice creeps me out. I forgot how to get the weapon. Wait, no. Oh no, it's already in my hand. There we go. Oh. I'm sure that's fine. Let's collect some money. By money, I mean tea. I want a little bit of health. When did I lose my health? When did I need health? When did I lose? Okay. Oops. There is also a targeting system in this for when you fight. It's not the best. But you'll get just I'll show it, I guess, if I can remember. Oh, it's called Focus. It's caps lock. It's an insidious ruin. It's a tar monster. With a baby doll face. I said remember the creepy baby dolls.
Ugly, gross, and evil in a single monstrosity.
Also, we have dodge now. We have a way to dodge. We turn into butterflies. Look, we turn into butterflies. We can dodge things. Woohoo, Alice! Woohoo! Now, this is where I ended the test stream. So, no one's seen me play beyond here yet. I like the swirly patterns in the trees. Boy, I wonder what those things were. Those weren't in the first game. And they left gooey tar. Stop polluting my wonderland. And if you remember, in the opening cutscene, everything was going fine and we were talking to Rabbit and then like there was like tar monsters things showing up. And Alice was saying that her wonderland was corrupted, or getting corrupted. Boy. Let's put a pin in all of that. Why can't I move? Oh, there we go. Who's this? Oh, it's Bumby.
Is simple and immutable.
Oh,
Human purpose is fickle, because it is a slave to memory. Memories must be strictly managed, Alice. Unproductive ones must be eliminated.
I don't know about that. I mean, like, of course, do people want to forget their traumatic events? Sure. Oh, why are the particle effects frozen? I don't think that was meant to- Hey, we found a glitch! The particle effects froze when I picked up the memory. Well, now. It's a poor game. It deserved better. Anyway, Bumby, I'm sure, like, of course people are like, I wish I could forget that traumatic memory, then I wouldn't have, like, PTSD anymore. Sure. But, like, that's not physically possible. Like, zapping memories away. I don't like the sound of that. Bad memories must be eliminated. Like, that's very harsh language, Doctor. And I don't see how that's possible, or helpful to talk about. I think maybe it's learn to come to terms with what happened rather than erase everything. Delete it from your brain like a computer file, because my brain's not a computer. Computers don't even exist yet in this time. Oh no, however shall we get over there? Oh. It's gonna tell us. See, again, a thing that oh, isn't it nice to be told what to do sometimes? American McGee's Alice had, like, no tutorial. You were just thrown into things. You didn't know what was jumpable. You didn't know, like, what any weapon you got did. Like, you didn't know anything that was happening. While jumping, press and hold spacebar to initiate. Yeah, I've already been doing that. Yeah, oh, I've already been doing that this whole time because I've played this game before. I didn't realize it hadn't. It just hadn't explicitly told me. Whee! Uh-oh, I wanted the tooth. Uh-oh, I may have made a great mistake. Alice! I'd still like the tooth. I think this is... I got it! 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 I was greedy! I was greedy. Where's it gonna start me from? Wait, where the hell am I? Where the hell? Wait, where am I? I wasn't here before. I've never been here. Where am I? No, but for real. What? This is not where I died. I've never been to this location in my life. Oh, maybe this was the platform I was gonna land on, but no, it wasn't, though. There's a tooth up there. I think it skipped me I think it skipped me ahead when I yeah, oh, 100% it skipped me ahead, because I died over there where the tooth was. Okay. It's all good. It's just the game being the game. There is no saving in this, by the way. It's just like, I shouldn't say that. Oh, we're here already. I can't manually save. The game will just save whenever it wants to. Just double checking. There's no secrets. Oh, there was a tooth there. Don't. We just saw what happened. Oh, a thing. Oh, the thing over there. Hey, do you think maybe that portrait on the wall when we shrank down looked like anyone from the first game? Did it perhaps look like someone who tried to kill us in the first game? And then we made her sneeze so hard that her head exploded? I hope there's no hard feelings! Ooh, gold teeth. They're worth more monies. I hope there's no hard feelings that I made your head explode! Hello, Duchess.
It's you again, Alice. You may approach.
I was just wondering.
Why would I do that? You want to eat me?
Yes, well, you taught me manners. And I've lost my taste for mad women. Strictly a porcine diet for me.
We taught her manners!
Better with bacon, don't you
That's
agree?
Great!
Of course.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Now, there are pig snouts scattered about. I heard a few behind the house. Go fetch them for me. But take care for the pests that block your way. Pepper them up if they do. They need spice. And you're just the girl to season them for me. You'll find that grinder serviceable.
Why not season your own pig parts?
Matter of priorities. My alabaster skin needs protection from the disgusting creatures running amok amidst the environs. But one gets peckish. Look, all you have to do is listen for the oink, then shoot the snout. You may like the results. I certainly will.
Hey, how come that behind the knives is really stained? How about that? How about that? Weapon number 2. You have just obtained the Duchess's Piglet Edition Pepper Grinder. Spice up your foes. Prepare savory snouts. Those sure are big pigs, big schnozzers. She's cool with us now. Isn't that nice? There's gonna be a running theme in this game. That like, hey, we thought, you know, the first game was like Wonderland was trying to kill us because Alice was so lost in her self-hatred and her survivor's guilt that she was actively harming herself. Whereas in this game, you'll notice Alice's own creations, like this is one of, you know, the Duchess essentially, and everyone here is Alice's imaginary friends in a way, or imaginary enemies. There might be a running theme of maybe, why aren't you trying to kill us? The things trying to kill us are things that we don't seem to recognize, and the things that are part of Wonderland seem to be actually kind of chill. There might be a running theme that maybe we'll see. Maybe we won't. Maybe we will. I want to spoil things, but I just want to be like, take note. Maybe Wonderland's chill with us now, but in which case, if Wonderland's chill with us, who's the hell's attacking us? Wait, I need to get used to what. Okay. It's right click is the knife, and left click is the pep. We got a pepper grinder. Oh, I see the butterfly nests already. I hate these things. Ah! Oh, Also, we know what the enemies are called because it says on the screen. I don't have to make up names. Is there another one? Is there another one? Is there another one? Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Caps lock is helpful for these. Get more? The music's still going. Oh, that's more. So as these are like the nests. Dodge, because they will look like. Alright, stop. No, get off me, get off me, get off me. Is there, I heard squelching. Is there a, I heard squelching. Is there a tar baby anywhere? Ah, there is. Yay! I did it! So every domain keep it now. Yes, basically, they could be hidden anywhere, the piggies. They're not enemies, they won't try and hurt us, it's just like a collectible. We shoot. Oh, sorry, I wasn't reading it. Once the snout is full of pepper, it will reveal paths and collectibles. I would like to collect everything I just got, though, but I think it maybe all despawned. Which kind of sucks. I killed a lot of those things, and it spawned a lot of teeth, but I couldn't collect them because I wanted to focus on killing everything first, so I didn't die. Oh, all the fucking teeth disappeared. That's not fair. Yeah, I hear you, Piggy. I hear you. I worked hard to kill all those things. There he is. Let me deal with this first. Press T. Oh, there we go. Well, manually. There we go. Oh, it's full of pepper. Some of them have wings, some of them don't. Some of them are like mounted on walls. Wasn't anything hidden up there, right? I don't think so. I got you a piggy.
Thank you so much for the snout. Now go away.
No, go away. Oh, alright. Well, at least you didn't try to eat me this time. And I didn't have to explode. I must say, it's much nicer talking to you and not having your head explode. That was a really horrible sight. I mean, I'm sure it was probably worse for you to deal with, but... Alright. Peace out. Thanks for the weapon. A piggy snout. Oh, it's so pretty over there. Okay, hang on. Let me get him, let me get him. The pepper grinder does get stuck if you see in like the top right corner. I think some of those particle effects are broken. I gotta wait for some gem. Alice, there's another nest. Alice, I swear to God, there's another nest. You get it all? The music's still playing. The music's still playing! Why is the music still playing? I killed him! Why is the music still playing? What? Did something? What? Oh, hello. Oh, where'd you come from? No, I know I need to dodge, but I don't. Oh, they're on the ground. Oh, they're on the ground. heard it. Where'd it spawn? Where'd it spawn? The music's still playing, there's gonna be more enemies. Unless it glitched out. I've had it glitch out on me before. But there's no flies getting me. So, where is? Hello? Oh, they're over there. They're waiting for me. Oh, well, you have to wait a bit longer because I'm not very good at platforming. And I got lost. Where were we? Okay. Oh, they got closer. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I could just... Why don't I just pepper them? They can't get me from here. Yay, that was all of them. Cool. Let's get over there before... There's a piggy, but I want to go over there. Is there a hidden... I want to go over there. Oh, maybe the piggy, doing the piggy will... Come here. There's a big old, like snow globe thing.
Finish your soup, girls. Bovine juveniles gave their all for it.
It's the mock turtle. He's different looking in this game. He's got a much bigger head. He's got a giant head. Honestly, I mean that's with the Duchess as well. She's got a much bigger head this time around as well. And the Insane Children have a much bigger head. And Cheshire has a bigger head. They really just went like bigger head. But there he is. Look at him. Can't read it, but I'm pretty sure it says something mock turtle. Something. Last of something. There he is. He's got like an admiral's hat on because he's got a job now instead of just crying by a pond. He's the guy who lost his shell and we had to go get his shell for him in the first game. He was American in the first game. He's not American in this one. He's Brummy in this game. Non-Brits will not have a clue what that word means. Oh, look at that. Oh, platforming. Oh, platforming. It means he's from Birmingham. Oh, got so turned around. Okay. I'll wait for it to come back. Oh. Give me that tooth. Even though now I got my hair wet. What's this? What's this thing on the tree? Is that gonna be important? It looks like something you should be able to grapple off. Brummy is what we call someone from Birmingham. It means they're from Birmingham. It means they've got a Birmingham accent, which is a very specific. If anyone's watched Peaky Blinders, it's that accent. No, Desmond, no. That really looks like it's something like important, but it's really not. I guess it's just decorative. Oh, now we're not crying blood. Now we're crying tar. Alice, it's not healthy for your inner statue to be crying tar. Surely there's gonna be things. Surely. Oh, ew, slugs. I actually might use the targeting more than I thought I was gonna. I didn't like it before, but actually... maybe I was better at games before and oh, Alice. Oh. Oh, girl. At least blood's like meant to be in your body. I don't think this is meant to be here. Hello, baby. Oh! Yeah, also, so sometimes when you open these to collect teeth, sometimes there's slugs inside. Ooh. Ooh, there's a hidden door up there. Okay, okay, okay. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna go for it. I can do this. This is why you always gotta check. You always gotta check. Not everything in this game is as it appears. I forget if... Let me press escape so I can see. Okay, okay. So, Chapter 1, Abandon That Hope. A new law reigns in Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all around. We're at risk here. You, be on your guard. I can't do Chester's voice. So, the collectibles down the side is just how many there are in this specific, chapter. So, if we end the chapter without having all of... without having, like, 8 out of 26... without having 26 out of 26, then I missed some. Whoopsie. Yeah, the hiccup's really cute. Nothing else? Nothing else? Nothing else? Like, the hiccups is cute. The noise she made when she jumped in the first game was less cute. Do I want to go? I guess I'll go this way? Can I make it from here? Yeah, I can make it from here. The village was really pretty when we got here. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Hey, you know when I said pollution? Oh no. What happened? When I was like, I think maybe, you know, maybe the running themes of this game is... If the first game was like Alice's Wonderland has gone to shit because her mental state's gone to shit, and Alice is basically saving herself from herself, saving herself from her own trauma, then this game is more Alice saving herself, again from her trauma, but instead of saving herself from herself, it's more saving herself from whatever outside force is causing this. Because, like, this doesn't feel like Wonderland. And Alice sure doesn't. At least, like, when the first game when Wonderland's gone to shit, she knew, like, oh, it's because my mind's gone to shit. Whereas this... Suspicious. Oh, let's make it over that. Oh, babies. In this, like, when the head rolls away, it just fades away, whereas in the first game, when things used to do that, they just would, like, shrink really small. Until they, like, blipped out of existence. I think the jumping's easier to control in this game. Oh! Oh! Oh, Alice! Oh, maybe I shouldn't be walking while this happens. Oh, hello, insane child! You survived the pollution! Do you want me to follow you? Oh. I don't like the goopy background sounds. Where'd you... Oh, we're here already? It's a train station! Uh-oh. I was too busy admiring the train station. Oh, pep. Alex, where is it? Where is it? Maybe we'll just do these first. We got all the babies on the ground. I need the I need the target thing off. Yeah, that's when targeting becomes a problem. Did I get it? Did I get it? I did it! Oh, hello. Oh yeah, the bow on the back of our dress. It has a name. It's called Hollow... I don't know if that's Eves. Well, what would... I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Eves? Is it Ives? Hollow Ives, I guess? Y is often an I sound. Anyway, read this as your life depends on it, because it does. Gather these pearly whites to prevent your premature arrival before the pearly gates. My friends can use the choppers, and you'll improve your weapons combat. Yeah, why are you telling us? Thank you, Bo, on the back of our dress, who's now sentient. I've been gathering teeth this whole time. Anyway, let's upgrade the knife. The knife looks the same, but the other weapons, when we upgrade them, maybe they won't. I guess it makes it more powerful? Another choo-choo train! No!
Hatter always hated mechanical malfunctions. This disaster is either
Hey, so are all those
doing
teeth on that mushroom
or
still there?
his
They are.
epitaph.
I'd like them, please. Please don't disappear. I'd really like the teeth on that mushroom. Oh, the goopy background sounds. Yay! Okay, cool. Can I look up at this? There's a way to. There we go. Vale of Tears, Looking Glass Railway. You got a whole railway system installed where you were gone. See? Things were improving, infrastructure was being built and thriving, and then now it's Goop Town. Alice, why is it Goop Town? I'm not a fan of Goop Town. Oh, it's blowy out there. And a little earthquakey. Why do we need to go this high up? Oh, I guess maybe so. You know what's hard when it's doing the fucking earthquake effect and I'm fucking jumping? Can you not shake the camera while I'm jumping? I have motion sickness. Oh, hey, child. Just look in there. I heard goo. I heard goo is not a sentence I wanted to say today. Or ever, to be honest. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if we go in this I like the little, when you have the knife out and you run with it, it kind of leaves a little trail. Sure nothing bad will happen in here. Uh-oh. Oh no, I hate this because of how quickly it cuts. Okay, I thought this was a different part. Where it was like, Alice? Ah, she was stuck. I had to use the knife to get her to move. Oh, the light changed now. Well, there's a couple more glitches for you. Ah, there it goes again. Desmond, thank you for the lurk. Oh. Oh, that's like, oh, it's a slide. Is it a gooey slide? And I would like to welcome you guys to the next section of the game. We made it through the Vale of Tears, just like that. Not a very long section. Boy, I wonder what teacups mean. I wonder what that symbol on all those flags means. If you remember from the first game, you know what this means. There's big old teapots everywhere. I wonder whose land we could be in. Oh no! Tiny green men! They're called madcaps. Ouchie. Alice, dodge. Alice, dodge! You didn't dodge! Why didn't you dodge? I couldn't... Oh, his head came straight off. Any more for any more? Yeah, I know. You already told me I could dodge, but thanks for... Alright. Gotta let that shield sometime. not doing so good. I'm not very skilled at fighting. I got him. So we're in Teapot Land. We're not technically at the Hatter's Domain yet. But, I mean, you take a guess. There's teapots. Who's gonna be near the teapots? The madcaps, people have a theory about them, if you guys remember, like, all the regular little guys from the beginning of the first game. The little gnome men. Some people theorize that these are those same men, but they've just kind of mutated. Or some people think, I don't know. I'd rather that than to think that the Mad Hatters had babies, to be honest, because they do look like tiny little hatters. I don't want to think that he's had babies. Oh, Alice, I didn't mean to run on here. Oh, he's body sliding. Oh, he's sliding. Can I have his... Oh, never mind. This is where I'm gonna struggle. Oh, I'm getting low on health, as you can see, because the screen is all cracked. That means I'm low on health. Oh, but there's a flower right here! So, as well as... These will heal you. As well as making you shrink. The alarm's going off again. Oh my god, that person's fucking house alarm's going off again. The game hasn't told us this yet, but I just remember it from when I've played it before. I assume the game will tell us at some point, but I'm just gonna stay in here till all my rose containers. Go back. There we go. Hello? Oh. Oh no! Oh! Okay, so I've been watching Badiocris play this game, and also Julia's been playing the game recently, and they've both gone up to this thing and looked at it, and I've just been like, oh, that guy in a robot suit. Because I didn't remember from the first game, but now that I've finished playing the first game, we fought these things in the first game. The automatons. Oh no! Oh no, so these aren't the gnomes from the beginning of the game. I think these are the insane children, because what the Hatter was doing in the first game, to refresh everyone's memory, is he'd kidnapped and had been torturing and performing experiments on the March Hare and the Dormouse and like replacing their body parts with mechanical things. He'd also been kidnapping children from the school and turning them into these, like putting them through a machine that like either turned them into these robots or trapped them inside these robots. Oh no, are all the madcaps the children from the first game that he's like mutated? Because we fought these things in the first game, and we saw that he was putting children inside them and like brainwashing them or something, or just trapping them in there. Also, who is making that noise? Oh no, this is so much sadder. Oh no! I appreciate that you can play this game and not have played the first game and still understand it, but things like these are like Easter eggs to people who played the first game, and oh no. Who's making all these oh, am I gonna fight? No, that's where I came from. Is it? Yeah. Got stuck. I don't want to use all these up. I mean, teeth, but also there's health in there. Oh no, because I have to go up after this. Okay, I'll use them up then. Stop giggling! Oh, whoever you are. I might as well use them to get the teeth out of them. I don't like it, because it sounds like it's like someone right next to me and I'm like, huh? Oh, there's no one there. Oh, it's just like designed like, the sound's just designed that way. Whee! Lost note, nowhere to go. Try using shrink where the violets grow. Oh, while shrink sense will reveal hidden paths and clues. Oh, it's just slugs. Wait, did I see a tiny? I did see a tiny door. Bottle for me. Is that all that's in here? I think so. Okay. Unless like the fireworks are setting off someone else's alarm. Why are there 3 of these? Like, you don't run out of shrink sense. I'll take the teeth. Whee. Okay. As you can see. Oh no, what does it say? Oh, the someone's domain. Gee. Well, in the first game, there was only one place that ended with the word. Oh no, I don't actually think it was called the Hatter's domain in the first game. Anyway, geez, I wonder whose domain it could be. Look at it. It's so pretty. I love the aesthetic of the Hatter's domain in this game. Look at it over there. We can still walk on these platforms when we're big. Child! I saw you, child!
It could have happened that way.
Oh, fucking Nurse
Alice.
Witless.
You remember poor Mr. Crook died, didn't he? Dr. Wilson rejects spontaneous combustion, but I trust Mr. Dickens.
Well, you're an idiot. Piggy! There's no butterfly nest up there. Oh, it's a basket. Ooh, don't mind if I do. Oh. Not the don't mind if I do and then instantly dying. No, that's like such an Aaron. That's just like I don't know if anyone here watches Game Grumps. That's such like an Aaron thing to do, to be like, and it goes a little something like this, like, I got this, look at me get, and then immediately die. It's such like an Aaron thing to do, to be like, look at how, oh no, it's fine. The platform wasn't there anymore. Did the platform go away? Oh no, I just couldn't see it. That's such an Aaron thing to do, to be like, I'm amazing, I got this, and then die. But look at it! I love the colors! I love the glowy red lights so much. I think it's so pretty. And the hat, it's not, it was like an asylum in the first game, it's not an asylum anymore, we're not at the asylum bit yet. I love these like floating structures that look they're not teapots, but they're vaguely shaped kind of like teapots with like little things looking like the spouts, and like I love the glowy, I just love the glowing red lights. I love everything about this. The flowers are like little cogs. They got little cogs on this, so just like little details. They really cared, the people who made this game, and then EA rushed the fuck out of them to make the game not work very well. Cool cable car. Don't mind if I do. Oh, that was loud. Alice, we might have attracted a lot of attention by doing that. Look at these big teapots pouring down. Look at this shot. That's so pretty. Alice, that big old noise might have attracted some attention. Hatter's domain.
The Hatter's domain.
Man, if only someone could like ride in this cable car with us.
As you know better than most.
Hi, Chess.
Alice. Much has changed since your last visit.
Dr. Bumby says change is constructive.
Does he?
Different is good.
Different denotes neither bad nor good, but it certainly means not the same.
Damn right,
Find
Chesh.
the Hatter, Alice.
Different,
He
it
knows
just means
more about
different.
Different than you.
Different just
But
means
does he know
different.
more about the difference between bad and good?
Making friends, Alice.
Yeah.
You're as randomly lethal and entirely confused as you ever were.
But that's the way you like
I've
this
managed
church.
without you so far, Cat. Return to whatever hovels home to you. I'll call if I need you.
Predictably rash. It's not a question of if, Alice, it's when. Now hold on, and as they say, shut up.
So typical.
Told us to shut up. Ouchie. Also, I'll call you if I need you. It's not a question of if, Alice. It's when. Oh, we're so sure that we'll need him. He's right. Anyway, in this game,
graceful entrances. I suppose there must
whenever
be
we get to a new location, we get a new dress. Check out the fit. Oh, well, I'm sorry, they're going to tell us about vents. Some vents need activating by turning valves. While on the vent, you can rotate Alice. To press the to exit the vent, press the spacebar or simply move away from it. Anyway, let's check out the fit. It's very steampunk. Same boots, same tights, but we got a new dress. It's brown. We got like a corset going off. We got like a frilly little top. We got some fingerless gloves. The bow's like, I think it's a clock on the back of it. Look at us go. Now, I won't be able to just end these streams whenever, oh, we sloshed through that, huh? Because, as I say, I can't save in this game whenever I would like. I can only save when the game auto-saves. So I think now that we're at the start of the Hatters domain, that's a pretty good, you know, I'll have to end stream soon anyway. I think we might as well end here because I have no idea when the next autosave point is going to be. So, we're still in chapter 1. This is still chapter 1 even though we are in a new location. We definitely just saved. So I feel okay going, not back, going main menu. Only save progress will be lost. I'm pretty sure that we saved. It will have saved. It was a cutscene. So we're gonna have a little look. Jeez. 5 bottles out of 83. We've completed 2% of the game. This might be a long playthrough. If I could start stream earlier, we'd be making more progress, I guess. We might continue playing Alice tomorrow. We might continue playing Alice tomorrow. Oh. Oh, the game didn't like my PC. Oh, you guys still here? You guys with me? You guys with me? My PC freaked out a little at that. At closing the game down. Oh, okay. Okay. Everything seems fine now. Everything seems fine. Thank you guys for coming by and for watching me play Alice. Specifically Madness Returns. I'm really glad I could get the game to work. This hopefully means in the future I can play more 3D games as well. I won't become a solely gaming channel. We'll still do chatting streams and we'll still do art and magma. But I think maybe tomorrow we'll do more Alice. I don't know about doing drawing tomorrow. I guess we'll see what I feel like tomorrow, I guess. Julia! Hello! Did you just get back from work? We're just finishing stream. Hello? Oh, you on break? You got back? You're home? Oh my god. I timed this stream so perfectly. I get to end stream just as my girlfriend gets home. Fuck yeah. Oh, caps lock is on because you have to use that to target things in the game. Let me give Julia a shout out. If you're not already following my partner, please do. Oh no! The alien's in the way!
My mom is bringing fried zucchini. I
Put 'em up here.
want some! Hey, stupid ass.
I didn't think about when I put the alien here that he was gonna be in the way. But, thank you for popping in the stream, Julia. If you don't already follow Julia, please do. She's also an artist, a streamer, and streams both art and games, and also has a YouTube channel where she does, like, ASMR roleplay stuff. If you like my stuff, you might like hers. Let me see who's online so we can do a raid. Please don't go away yet. If you would come along with the raid to raid somebody else, it helps me out, it helps them out a lot. You also will get a bunch of bonus channel points to use in my chat to redeem things. So let me see who else is online. Who else is streaming right now? Fireworks. There's a few people. There's someone working on some. It says just chatting, but they're working on art. We got some more art. I think most people are doing art. I can't see because I keep getting ads. Should go whoever's got the fewer views. This person I think only just started stream. They're still on their starting screen. Starting soon screen. So I think we're gonna raid Moss. Moss is very sweet. Moss is currently working on I think drawing like another, not necessarily replacement model, maybe just like an extra model. Oh, I'm getting an ad for the new Call of Duty. Oh, look at Ghost. There he is. I don't know anything about the new game. I got to see Simon for a second though. So, let's go raid Moss. It would mean a lot if you guys would come along. Moss is very sweet. It is Moss VT. Make sure I'm spelling everything correctly. So, if you are not subscribed to me on Twitch, you can copy and paste the message that Stream Elements just posted. And if you are subscribed to me on Twitch, then you can copy and paste the message that I just posted into Moss's chat. It would mean a lot if you guys will come along. I'll be able to hang out in Moss's stream for a little bit, but in about 20 minutes maybe I'll have to go because it will be dinner time and I need to eat. I need foods in my tum-tum. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'm really glad that the game worked and we can stream it well. We've got to the start of the Hatter's Domain, so that's a good little spot to leave off. Thank you everyone who chatted, thank you everyone who lurked, everyone who followed today, that means a lot. I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Probably doing more Alice. Low chance of art, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll never say zero. But it's probably gonna be more Alice. Oh, Bay! Hi! Oh, you and Julia popped in right at the last minute. It's alright though. Again, today's stream will be up on my VOD channel on YouTube. If anyone wants to catch up on it. And see what we missed. Yeah, I'll see you guys. I should see you guys tomorrow. Of course, there's always a chance that something goes wrong and I don't feel like streaming. But hopefully I will. See you guys. So hopefully I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys I'll see you guys. See you gays. I'll see you gays next week. And let's go raid Moss. Mwah.